hello everyone. Actually, hold on. Hello everyone, and thank you for being here. It's a little draggy today between YouTube and the system, so I'm not quite sure what's going on. But anyways, hello everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Happy Thursday, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I hope everybody is doing fantastic today. Hi, Lorisu, Desert Attitude, Marta, Sharon Sipe, PMG, Zingalsis, Zav, Sri, Sudit, hi. Thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you. We are supposed to be three, myself, Kathlene, and Debbi. Debbi is right now studying her computer, but it's taking forever, so she would join as soon as it gets sorted on her side. As for Kathlene, I'm not sure what is going on because I haven't heard from her since yesterday. But if she jumps in, hi Gigi. If she jumps in the chat and wants to come on screen, we will have her on screen as well. As usual, we are taking today political questions and political celebrities, anything that is related to the mundane. That's what we are doing today. So if you have personal questions that you want answer, I'm sorry, we are not going to be asking those today. But if you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell, you will have your question answered on a different day, because I have a few things that I want to say. We have a goal, a subscriber's goal. You see on your screen, I have this bar on screen that says at 2,000 subscribers, I will do a big giveaway. So our goal is to reach 2,000 subscribers by January 31st, 2021. Well, actually, January 27. So for all those of you who are in the chat room today who want your questions answered, your personal question answered, we are not taking them today. However, I am going to have more live streams on this channel where I will be taking personal questions separately. So subscribe to the channel if you are new, hit the bell, and also please, if you only want your question answered, don't subscribe, because if you are going to unsubscribe after your question is asked, I don't want your subscription. However, if you are subscribing, if you are going to subscribe to stay with the community and grow this community together, then please go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell, because we do have a really good community, very supportive and very positive. So if you want to be part of that, please subscribe. And Debbi is just joining us. Let me add her to the screen. Hey Debbi. Let's see if she can hear us. So anyways, hi Debbi, can you hear us? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, cool. So I was saying, thank you so much, Prema Sharma, for subscribing.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Debbi.
There's the echo.
Not on my side, because everything is muted except the software. And the software is just you and I. So the echo is not...
I think it is the software.
Well, the only thing that that I can hear you from is... Hold on. If I reduce your volume, then try to say something. Then we can hear you if I reduce your volume. Yeah.
So what? So what? I think it is just a delay.
Yeah, there is a little bit of a delay going on definitely.
So as I'm connected to you, my streaming into your streaming is delayed, so it sounds like an echo.
I think that is what
And now
what
I'm
is
frozen.
happening. Yes. So we are supposed to have an animation when people subscribe, and I'm not seeing it. I don't know why. But thank you for the new subscribers. Thank you so much. I'm going to play that jingle myself. It is supposed to play automatically when someone does, but so here is Debbi. Debbi is with us, and as I was saying, today we are taking mundane political celebrity questions, but I will be going live more and more because given that we do have this 2,000 subscribers challenge, I'm also going to challenge myself to try to go live as much as possible, at least, well, I'm trying every day for 1 hour, but I might not start every day, but more live will come where in those live I will take personal questions or talk about other things because it's not about tarot only, right? So, hey Prena, and so yes, if you're new, please subscribe to the channel, hit the bell. Don't forget to subscribe to Debbi's channel at Freebirdspirit as well. And now I'm going to let Debbi introduce herself for the newcomers in the chat before we start. Oops, we lost Debbi. Uh-oh. Let's see if she tries to come back. Hi, Lucien. Oh, I say hi to you. Hi, Ronald. Oh, no, Lucien. I haven't said hi to you before. Hey, Kathlene. Guess one, guess two. So, hold on, guys. I have Kathlene who just joined as well. Let's see. Guess one. Who is this? So, we don't have Debbi. And we don't have Kathlene. What's going on? Yes, 2 and 3. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Hey, Kathlene. Yes, we do have Kathlene, and we are missing Debbi. Hey, Kathlene. Hey, Annie. Kathlene, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes. And Debbi is ringing us.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. But Debbi is not on. Yes. Okay. So, yes, Kathlene, please say, I'll have you say something about yourself. For the newcomer, we have newcomers in the chat room. While you do, I try to sort this thing with Debbi, trying to get her back on. Oh.
Okay. I'm Kathy Stafford. I've been reading since I was about 12. I don't have my own channel. I just come on as a guest from time to time with different readers.
You see here, Kathlene? Hey, Faith. Okay. Here comes Debbi. Yay! We lost you for a second, Debbi. So let's have this. Oh no! Kathlene, are you still here? Kathlene! So it does look like we have issues today with guests. Because Kathlene is froze and in time. Let's see. Okay, on. Ooh. They have expired. Sorry about that, guys. I'm not. Oh, Debbi's here. Guest has muted themselves. Debbi. So sorry. Okay, Debbi is on screen, but she muted herself. I'm not sure why or what happened, and I cannot unmute her on my side. Hey JK, we are taking personal. We are not taking personal questions today. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I'm trying to have Debbi join by Skype this time because she is. Both of them seem to be having issues with the direct link. Thank you so much, Lori, for letting it known in the comments. Okay, do you guys see Debbi on screen? Haven't touched the thing. Lori. Yeah, we see Debbi online, but on her side, she's sending me pictures. She's not seeing us. I mean, she's not seeing the chat. So I'm trying to bring her on and Kathlene through Skype. Please bear with us, guys. This was so unexpected. Ok. Ah, mais tellement, Xavier, hein. Je sais pas ce qui se passe aujourd'hui. Je veux dire, la semaine dernière, ça marchait bien, puis aujourd'hui, il y a tout qui foire, quoi. Sorry, guys. I was telling Zav in French what we are experiencing right now. Maintenant. Copy link. And then another thing that is happening just now too is my system slowing down as well. For no particular reason, you know. Kathlene and... Hi, Jima. True, Ronald. We are all delayed, Jima. So let me put back the screen, and while we actually wait for, let's see. Hey, Debbi. Sorry about that. Yeah. Good thing we have the backup, Skype as a backup. So let me bring that second screen. And where are you? Wait. Would that be you there? Oop, there you are. Where am I? There you go. There we are. So, sorry about that, guys. We are back. Let's see if we can get, hey, Clarence. Let's see if we can get, if Kathlene can join us as we go, but we can start. Sorry about that, and thank you for your wait, guys. This was so unexpected. Bye, Martha. Have a great one. So yes, Debbi, I'll let you say a few things before we jump in. Please.
All right. So happy to be here, guys. And this program of Lola's is awesome. Once they get all the kinks out, it'll be awesome.
Yes.
They're still trying to work on it on the programmer side. And
Absolutely.
so, but once it's up and going, it's going to be great. So thank you for your patience and so forth. And good morning from Colorado Springs.
Yay!
Yeah. So a lot of interesting energies continue to happen, and as you all well know that as the collective here, the ups and downs and weirdness, and it's almost like it is so unsettling because we're not familiar with some of these energies, so it makes it even a little more unsettling, right?
Yeah.
So but yeah, very interesting. And the best thing to do is kind of go with the flow and keep finding things to be grateful for, to rise above anything that is hard and weird. And we have each other, so
Yes, we do.
I love these mornings where we can get on and chit chat. And if I'm looking over here, because this is where I can see
The chat.
the chat and stuff, and I'll show you what I'm looking at here, so you can see my computer's over here. And so if I look over here, I'm just looking into the chat here to see what's going on. But I'm super grateful for you all, and I'm just so completely and continue to be so impressed of how much love is given in this community, and how we have really I mean, someday wouldn't it be fun in some dream that we could have a big family reunion?
Oh, that'd be great. That'd be awesome.
So what are we reading on today, Lola?
We are doing politics, mundane, celebrities, all those kind of things.
Okay, current events. Okay,
Current events.
All right, so I will get out some questions here. So
and I see Gemma already has one.
Oh, awesome. And so here's also, you guys, I'm 8 people away from 2,000.
Oh, yes. Let me bring that on screen. Yes, if you haven't yet, please subscribe to Freebirdspirit as well and hit the bell, because she too goes on. Hey, Kathlene. Yes, Kathlene, please try through Skype. Yes, try through Skype, because apparently the link today is broken, and I may have used all my because I reset the link a few times between last week and today. I don't know how many times, so I may have reached the maximum I'm allowed to do that. So it doesn't let me reset that link anymore. So yes, I sent you a Skype link, and please try to join through that one. So sorry about that, Debbi. Yes, I was saying, guys, if you are new to the channel, please subscribe to this channel and hit the bell, and as well as Freebirdspirit, Debbi's channel. She is 8 subscribers away from 2,000, and hit the bell on her side too. And on your screen, you do see a goal that we have for this channel. I'm going to be doing a big giveaway once we reach 2,000 subscribers, but there's a catch. The catch here is that that is happening. That the giveaway will be happening if the 2,000 subscribers mark is reached before my birthday. I set the new date to January 27, 2021, because on the 31st, which is my birthday, that's when I would do the draw, if that happens. So what is included in that giveaway is two things. So one person will get a grand tableau reading. If you are not familiar with a grand tableau, what a grand tableau is, please check my previous videos. I did last week a grand tableau on 45. So that is what one person will get. What the other person will get would be a 30-day customized nutrition plan, because I'm also a nutrition coach and a personal trainer. So that other person, that second person, will get a 30-day nutrition plan. So yes, on the screen, as I was saying, we do have this bar that is showing right now 583 subscribers. Please, let's work together to that 2,000 mark. We have another 103 days to go. So yeah, if we want this giveaway happen, let's make that happen too.
So Kathlene is here in the green room.
I'm in the green room.
So Kathlene, just so you know, when you come on screen,
hey Kathlene, let me bring you back.
You won't see what it really looks like on YouTube unless you have another thing open to see it. You won't be able to see the chat. You really won't be able to see yourself. It's a little bit different using Skype, so you have to have another device to see what it looks like on.
I am turning my laptop on right now.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, guys, we are all three of us are here. And
there we are.
Yay!
There we are. Woo! Yeah. We rose above it.
Did it.
I'm running semi-blind still because my other computer is still loading.
Okay.
It's super slow.
We'll let you know if anybody talks about you. Everybody's saying hello.
Yes, everybody is saying hello. We did it. Let's see what noise we can have here. Oh yeah, applause. We made it.
Yay.
So I don't know what I was saying. I lost track. But
uh-oh, Lola, you're already starting to sound like me. You're only 33.
Well, my brain is very selective. My memory is very selective. So I will say something, and also my attention span is worse than that of a fish. So I think that's a good comparison. Oh. Okay.
Why don't we go? Okay, so someone already had a question in the chat. So
yes, I forgot who that one was, but I'm trying to find it. Oh, it was Gemma. Gemma had a question. Let's see. Lucian typed earlier, this is like a mystery panel. Who's behind door number 2 and door number 3? Exactly. So I'm trying to find Jima's question. It was something about 45's voter, right? Oh, right here. It is on screen. The question that Jima had was, do they tell 45 all those early voters are voting for him to keep him calm? That's a good one. That is, hey Marcia.
I'm sorry, I missed the question. I was looking at, because I had some viewer questions on my thing, so I was looking.
Oh yes, it is on the screen.
Attitude has a question too.
Absolutely. Well. Jima's question is on the screen, and it is, do they tell Trump all those early voters are voting for him to keep him calm? There is an echo from somewhere.
Oh, she fixed it.
It was mine.
Oh.
I was I was turning my phone on because my computer hasn't come on yet. There it goes. Switching my computer's really slow.
Oh man. Didn't you all in the chat say that Mercury is in retrograde or something?
Trump.
Because even the
Okay, I have a couple questions here too. So let's go ahead and I have Desert's question here on my phone. So all right, let's get started. Let's get into it. I'm excited.
yes.
Okay, so again, I missed the question. Can you read it again?
It is on the screen. It is showing
it
on screen right
is.
now.
Okay. Do they tell Trump all those early voters are voting for him to keep him calm?
I can see them doing.
Probably so he won't drawn out.
Thank you, Connie. That's a long time for that planet to be in retrograde.
I can certainly tell you that they tiptoe. What they're showing me is all these grown men and women tiptoeing around him. This is the vision they're showing me. They're literally tiptoeing around him, and no one wants to give those reports to him.
Oh boy.
About the numbers and all that. So, I wouldn't put it past them that they try to fudge a little on the numbers.
I don't think they tell him any truths about what the numbers are. They tell him what he wants to hear.
Oh, we have Indigenous Patriots in the room. Thank you so much for being here. I can't stick around, but you're doing a good job. Thank you so much.
Thanks for stopping in.
Yes. It's amazing. And by the way, guys, all of you in the chat, my love. Hey, Jay. We are all interested in political stuff. Ingenious Patriot, who is currently in the chat, he talks about politics a lot and he's really smart. So please subscribe to his channel. He uploads very often, and he had one a few hours ago. I watched it before the live. Yes, if you want to hear someone else's opinion on those events going on, please subscribe to his channel. And he's also on Twitter with the same name.
Oh, awesome! I'll follow on both things.
Yes. Oh, and talking about Twitter, if you, my love, have Twitter, Gothangelik is on Twitter since Saturday night. So I will appreciate if you show the channel some love on Twitter as well. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And please follow Gothangelik on Twitter. Hi, Jay. Hi, Pooja. Okay. Oh, merci beaucoup, Lucienne. Et c'est Gothangelik, absolutely. Gothangelik, nothing else.
Excuse me for coughing.
All right. Okay, so I'll just jump in here with the cards I'm getting. Okay.
Absolutely.
I have hamster wheel, the home, and the snake starting off. I have more, but this is definitely, that hamster wheel is kind of like, spinning things. So they're spinning it. The White House people are spinning it, here with the snake. They're telling, here's the player, this is Trump. they're telling him what he wants to hear with the 4-leaf clover to block him from having tantrums, right? Yeah, so they're just being really trying to be really tricky about it and to placate him. So I'm getting a yes on that, Gma. How about you guys?
I haven't pulled the cards yet.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm getting the fish. This is a betrayal. This fish is representing a betrayal being delivered to Trump. Yeah.
Yep.
They're just deceiving him. It's easier. They walk around the White House on eggshells at all times. So they're just trying to, like you said, avoid that temper tantrum. So they're feeding him the information they want him to have. He wants to hear.
Yep.
How great he is, how wonderful he is, and how he's winning.
Oh, he's winning.
That totally. And I think, the vision that my guides brought in with everybody tiptoeing, it's pretty funny to see these grown men and women in my vision tiptoeing.
Yellow book bewitch, my love.
Can you imagine how stressful that office would be to work in?
Can you imagine?
I wouldn't be able to go to work every day like that.
No, absolutely not.
They must all be on some heavy-duty medication.
Oh, yes, that is true. That is true too. I do have a yes here. The rider. I have the rider, the moon. So message to calm to calm him emotionally, while behind their back they have with the book here they keep secrets about what is really going on. So yes, that is a positive on that.
That's why he gets on Twitter and says, "I'm doing so great in the polls." Because that's what they're telling him.
Oh,
he believes his own delusions.
Yep. All right. So,
thank
you for that question, Gma. So keep the questions coming. That helps out.
Yes, absolutely. Let me read.
So Desert Attitude's question is, will Barr be penalized for using his position to sue Stephen Winston Wolcott?
I missed that question. Where was it? I'm trying to look it up.
Oh, yeah, so you can put it on screen.
Yeah, you said from Desert?
Can someone rewrite that question for us? Yeah, Lucian.
Thank you, Book Bewitched.
Lucian says the medication is probably coming from the pharmacy in the basement.
In the basement.
Sure. I mean, there's a line down there, Lucian. You know it.
Yep. Absolutely.
Okay, I think Desert is going to put up the question again for us so you can put it on screen.
Yes, that'd be great. Thank you so much for retyping that question.
Somebody had reported as soon as he goes off stage from one of his rallies, he's hooked up to IVs. I wouldn't doubt it.
Did someone reported that?
Yeah, I can't remember where I heard it.
So I did a midweek checkup on Trump yesterday and uploaded that video as well. If anybody wants to watch that, it talks a little bit about about what's going on behind the scenes with his health. And that wasn't even what I was asking. I just was checking in general, and it just went straight to his health.
Thank you, Lucian. Thank you, Desert.
Oh, there it is. Beautiful. Will Barr be penalized for using his position?
That is a great question.
Stephanie Winston. Okay, yeah.
Funny enough is I was going to make a video on this, but then I forgot. I don't know what Oh yeah, I remember why I forgot. My bad.
I mean, when I'm tapping in, Bill Barr, Mr. Bill, he's already in a lot of hot water.
Yes, he is.
It's like things that he doesn't need to touch right now, he won't, is what I'm getting right away from what's tapping in. But I'll throw some cards. I mean, we'll obviously throw some cards, but my initial thing is he's trying to hide behind closed doors right now. He doesn't want to, he's already in so much hot water.
Yep.
Has he even come out with this, or has this just leaked into the press?
This for Stephanie?
Yes.
Oh, I see what you mean.
I haven't seen him publicly in the press at all lately.
Oh yeah, they've been keeping quiet. Him and Pomp. I actually wonder, are they quiet because they're secretly dealing with the cocoa, or are they just trying to stay put?
They're out of the limelight right now. They're like, they probably had a meeting. Everybody lay low, stay out of the limelight. We do not need any bad press right now.
Yeah.
I keep on getting that he's not even out and about. He's at home sick. So when would he find time to file a lawsuit if he's sick?
I mean, they've been seeing the writing on the wall. I guess all of them are thinking of what's next because they all know that 45 is not getting a second term.
Didn't Melania have this guy sign an NDA?
You know, I'm just, what they're showing me is a list. And this is just one more thing on the list. Yeah.
Yep, I have a yes here too.
Yep.
Because I do have the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Wands is, sometimes the Queen of Wands is my Pelosi card, and sometimes when it comes to legal matter with these people is it has represented Letitia James also. So anything related to law coming after him, yeah, he's in trouble already, and he will be in trouble for that question as well. And then I have the Universe card. The Universe is one of those cards, actually as well as the Messenger. They're both major arcanas, extra major arcanas in this deck. And with the three cards, the Messenger card here, this is the protection that he's trying to bring to Melania. Because of I mean in this matter, but that is what is going to land him in trouble with this woman here will represent, well, let's say justice. Let's call this court justice with the Queen of Wands as there, and the Universe. This is just I mean his problem. That is just one drop more in his bucket, and what I'm trying to say is that's one more problem because it just keeps expanding and expanding. So yeah, he's not going to get away with this.
Yeah, no way.
I've got on here, I started with the scythe, the mountain, and the clovers. No, his luck is going to be blocked and cut. So he's gonna get in trouble for this. And I decided to pull two more cards as a clarifier what's going on. And I got the tree in the clouds. He's got COVID. This is his lungs.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got COVID. It's going to slow him down too. So yeah. No, he's having health problems. But yes, he's gonna get in trouble for filing that lawsuit. It's not gonna go his way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm getting he has a few things. So I have the 3 blackbirds, the scourge, and the snake. So he's got a few things against him, and that was, I'm going back to what they were showing me at the beginning with this list. There's a list of things that.
Oh, there's a long list.
Yeah, and he's going to be in the hamster wheel for a while with this.
Yes.
Because it's just going to, more and more things are going to be revealed. I don't, I'm hearing we don't even know the half of it, which is interesting. And so this is absolutely an earthquake for him. So we have earthquake and player. So this is just one more, the last, one more thing on the thing. One more thing on the thing.
One more thing on the thing.
Totally makes sense, Debbie.
You know what I mean? One more on the pile of stuff that's going to take him down. But regarding this case, he's going to be blocked. She should countersue for I mean, for the trouble, because it's not going to play out for him.
No.
He can't act as a personal attorney for the Trump. I mean, that's not his job.
Exactly, it's not his job to do
he's crossing the line
that.
doing it for Trump, but now he's doing it for Melania.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense.
I don't think he wanted to. I really don't think he wanted to, but.
Oh no, but Trump puts the pressure on him.
Yep. Whatever Trump has on him.
Freebird.
Hey, 444. So that is that. And yes, Desert Attitude, we are all doing the happy dance on that one.
Thank you, Book Bewitched. Can we do a recheck on Connie Barrett on the justice that we're looking at?
Sure.
Are we rechecking if she will be?
It looks like it says.
That was actually one of my questions. If they will have enough vote for her to get.
Can we put that up on this in the chat so we can put it up on screen? But anyways, the question is, can we please do a recheck on Amy Coney Barrett? Looks as if she will get in. So let's take a check on that.
So to check whether she gets in on her. If she gets into Senate.
She's only going to temporarily imbalance the court if she does get in. You realize that we have 2 justices we know that are going to be leaving. I think 3. I think there's going to be. I think Roberts is going to retire before it's over.
Clarence. Clarence is being funny. Okay. All right. Can someone type that in? Type that in so we can put it, so that way Lola can get it up on the screen. That question.
Well, actually, I can type it really quick.
Oh, okay. Okay. It's funny because all the reads on her in this, it's like. Everybody gets bad cards, and but what we're seeing so far is everything is a go, and everything looks good, like she's going to get in. And
I get a particularly good cards, but I get her going in.
Okay, yeah. Or like, but it's interesting because across the board, bad cards for her, like. Something comes out or that at the last second blocks it, but
I got the letter.
I haven't read her yet, so
the
whip.
Yeah, Gemma, I had that the reading that I did a few weeks.
And then luck. So I've got her getting. She's gonna get confirmed. But it's gonna be a rough ride through the hearing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I don't know why it's so rough, because she's not answering any of the questions.
I was just going to say that, Kathleen. She's not answering any questions.
That frustrates the heck. That displays total mistrust for me. Somebody that evades questions.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, she is, Lucienne.
And if you read her body language, she answers the questions in the affirmative with her body language as she denies answering them. That whatever they're asking her, that's what she's in support of. So if you're just watching her body language and not watching her lack of answers.
It's like she has this smirk going on too.
Oh, that's it. That's the deception. That's what she does when she's like, yeah, that's exactly the way I believe. Of course, I'm going to rule that way. But I'm not going to answer your question because it still could be asked in court.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
As a yes or no here, I have a yes. Yeah, I have the cards here. I pulled 6 cards, and I have a yes here, but they also seem to, because remember the reading that I did on her a few weeks back was so weird. It's like, okay, I couldn't even have a straight answer as in what is going on. Does she get in and then leave at some point? Does it how does how do those things work? And that's what I have here too. This is she. She does have the stork, the sun, and the key, which are all positive. They're all positive cards. But then, but then on top of her, she also has the sight, and the sight is knighting to the boat, like going away. So that's. I don't know what's up with that. If she gets in and then something happens, she gets out.
Maybe she's perjured herself.
I mean, I got
don't
this
know.
card, guys. So I'm doing I'm drawing more cards to get clearer on this no coming in.
Yeah, because I was so confused with the card that I even asked, like, can you impeach those people? How does that happen? Because I still cannot make sense of this. And I don't like her energy either. Like,
but here's the deal, we might all be right. She might get in, but she gets out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've been trying to find out, like, okay, if they get in, those are lifetime roles, but how would she get out? Would she step out? Would she perjure herself and then they come after her afterwards? Because that's about the same feeling that I've had with that other, the drunk guy, but he's still there. And I'm like, okay, how does that work? Was that wishful thinking?
They'll prove that he's perjured himself. I think she may have perjured herself as maybe something that they'll catch her in the lie.
Well, she's not saying anything.
The part that gets me, she's not saying anything, but she signed all these letters on the side of like for abortion and all that. She's already signed all these letters, so how can she stay neutral if she's put out opinions throughout her career and belongs to organizations that are anti-abortion? But I like the point that somebody pointed out is that's really not the issue. That's a public issue for us. Our concern should be what she's going to do for big business, because all of her rulings in regards to business are for corporations. They're not for the employees. And she's always favored the corporations, and that's where we should be concerned. And that's not what they're talking. That's why they want her there is for those rulings towards corporations, protect big business, and not to protect employees. And that's skip the abortion issue. That's going to be on the table forever. our concern should be what is it going to do economically with big business employees, and how she's going to sway the court that direction.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I threw a couple more times to get confirmation on this no that came in. And I got 2 more no's, or actually even 3, but here's one of the no's that came in. And this is not only the two spades and the clubs that make it a no, but you have the lily, the woman, and the snake.
Oh boy.
So I'm showing a no. I got 3 no's, guys. She's not like. It doesn't mean she might not be. Trump might put her in right now, but she's not going to stay there.
Yes, that's what. This is. I think this is the third draw that I have that I've done on her, and they all come to the same conclusion. There is if she gets in, she's not staying long, because at some point she's out. But then it's like, okay, how does the Supreme Court deal with those situations?
Yeah. But I did specifically ask, is she going to be confirmed? Mm-hmm. That was my specific, and I got 3 no's. So.
Yeah, I asked the same question too. I have a yes, and then this one on top of her, the site, and then the site is knighting the boat. That is, we cut you away, like.
Yeah, that's a no. Yep. And thank you, Book Bewitched, by the way, for
the question. Yes, thank you.
No, Book Bewitched, she commented on my hair.
Oh.
This is. So my hair is crazy. You either have to straighten it or you twist at the bottom and give it a little twist.
I like to hike the other day, and you had it all pulled up on top of your head.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, wow, Jen, your hair must be really long and really thick.
It is. It's that type of hair. It's like really thin hair, but a lot of it.
A lot of it, yeah. My mom had hair like that.
So that was it for this question. Do we have the next one?
If we don't see any, I am a Freebird. I am Freebird. Yep. I haven't always been. Right? We have to go through our challenges in life, and
yes, we do.
So it makes us who we are.
Yeah. Okay, guys, I have to get back to work here. I love you all. Big hug, and see you at Karen Sage Healers tomorrow night. Thank you, Lucienne.
Thank you so much, Lucienne. Thank you for being here.
See you tomorrow, Lucienne.
Okay, Book Bewitched. She says, Kathlene, women's rights. Right. Yeah. Yeah. So the issues, it's basically. I mean, why are we even talking about human rights? Like we're 2020. Come on, people. This shouldn't even be an issue. Human rights.
Exactly.
LGBTQ rights, employment rights, equal rights.
All those should be
all those things. Why is it? We're 2020. I'm embarrassed for this nation.
Big time. Yes.
Because we have all these old people from the 50s trying to keep power and put us back to where we were in the 50s.
Exactly.
And guess what? We're not going there. And this next generation is even more liberal than we are. So it's not going that direction.
You can never go backwards. It doesn't fit anymore. We don't fit in that anymore.
Oh, I do. Oh, Ronald, what was your question? I did see you you asked a question earlier, but then other comments came in. And yes, please, guys, when you ask a question, put a Q before it so that we find them easily. We don't confuse them with the comments. So please put a Q and then your question.
Here's a question from Ronald. Do you see it?
Still looking for it.
Oh,
Oh,
it's right.
yes,
it just
I
popped
see
up.
it.
That's
And
a good question, Ronald.
yes, and Ronald did have a Q in front of it. Awesome.
Okay, 45.
Clarence is asking, does Amy have a nerve?
All those meds. Will his body crash?
He has a heart, but it's broken, unfortunately.
Does Amy have a heart?
Been trying.
Clarence's question is, does Amy have a heart?
That's
Oh, Amy has a heart.
Clarence question. It's a good one.
Well, I don't know about Amy. Trump's broken. They keep on trying to patch Dempsey back together again.
For entertainment purposes only,
Yes, indeed.
could one of the moderators just type that out boldly in the chat, just so it's there?
Lucian actually had it. I need to.
Oh, she did. Okay,
She did, but I need to make a layer with that always showing so that
yeah.
I will bring it on screen here and there.
So the last thing you need is that,
yes.
Yeah.
Hi, Priyanka.
It was 40.
Priyanka, hi, welcome.
45 is on higher.
I think it was Linda G that saw 45 falling down the stairs.
Oops.
At one of his rallies and collapsing. I think it was Linda G. Somebody I watched yesterday hadn't watched very many videos, and I was trying to
Thank you, Gigi.
see what other people were talking about.
I like the pumpkins, Gigi.
I
Cute. Thank you. All right. Lovely crash.
Rana, before I even ask the well, I've already asked the cards, but the grand tableau that I did last week shows something about him crashing. I hope it can show here. Okay, can you guys see this? This is the grand tableau that I had last week. And okay, I'm going to try because it is backwards. So here he was.
No, we can see it, yeah.
Okay, here he was.
Yep.
Here was some type of medical condition.
Yep.
But because it is on the cloud, it was getting worse.
Worse, and they were trying to hide it.
Yes,
yeah.
They were trying to hide it, and as it gets worse, because if you look at this line here, sorry, it's backward, I'm trying. If you look at this line right here, 45, medical condition, health condition getting worse. And getting worse with time, because here the anchor is on the tree, on the snake. Thank you so much, Debbi. And then next to it we have the coffin over the coffin, which is really bad. So this could be extreme. This coffin coffin over the coffin could be really, really poor health condition, or it could even be expiration dates here. So that's
why. Put him back in the hospital.
Yes.
But whoever I was reading said that he would collapse after a rally, having breathing problems, and he'd end up back in the hospital.
Yes,
Is
and
what
while
they were
he's not,
reading.
and while he's not doing well like that behind closed door, this is him. Here is Fancy Boy. Fancy Boy is in charge right now.
Yeah.
And they're not telling us, but Fancy Boy may be sick too because he has the mice on top of
Mine's on top of his head. Yeah, on
yep.
top of him. Yeah.
And here he has the snake on top of I
The
can't
bear.
read that. Yep.
Yep. Wow.
So that was yes,
Wow.
if you miss those videos, they are from last week, and there is I don't remember exactly how I named the video, but there's Grand Tableau in the title. So they're from last week. So if you miss those videos after the live stream, feel free to watch them because I went through this Grand Tableau in 2 separate videos to explain. Well, one video talks about 45 health, and the other one talks about him and Fancy Boy and the administration and what is to come for October in October for 45. So please check those videos out after the live stream. But yes, we come back to your question, Ronald. The question was kind of answered there too, but we're going to look at it right now again.
So Gigi her birthday's in October, so she's all about the pumpkin.
How sweet. Yeah, I have lots of yes questions here.
Yeah. It's definitely gonna get him. I mean, he's definitely.
And there's also, I don't know what this is, but there's also a woman offering something here.
Interesting too. Yeah, I got the Queen of Pentacles.
Queen of Pentacles, yeah, because this woman and the bouquet, she's offering something there. And even telling them this is the best offer she can, to be seen like, see it as coming from a friend because you won't get any better offer than this.
Yeah.
But he's going back to these 2 cards. He's going back to the hospital because the site in this situation, this is some type of accident of some sort. And the fish, this is something liquid, so he's already on a lot of liquids, and he will be on more liquids when he is on, when I say liquids, like intravenous and all those kind of things. But it looks like it is right around the corner too, because the site is also, in terms of timing, that is also pretty soon, as well as with the key right there. Hi, Julie J. Hey, Sandra. Oops, what happened?
I've got the Devil followed by the Empress. Change decks. I don't think things are going too well for him. Then it's followed by the Chariot.
Yeah.
It's moving fast. It's catching up with him fast. And I like this 7 of Wands I have. Instead of him moving to higher ground, if you look at the card, it's
wow, that one he's
actually below him.
Yeah,
it looks like it's coming for him rather than moving him to higher ground. And the final outcome is the Knight of Pentacles. So I don't see this going well for him.
Oh boy.
And, I don't know. Maybe the Knight of Pentacles is an offer coming towards him to step out.
Yeah, I have that. I have that too. But I have the the Three of Swords
Three
and
of Swords.
the
So
Ten of
he's
Wands.
hurt. His hurt is coming back again.
Yep. I was throwing, throwing these cards too. And I kept getting the heart card in that as well. But then you have the Queen of Pentacles coming in there, and I feel like what you guys were saying, a possible, like, okay, here's someone else coming in to intervene, yeah. But I'm seeing something going on. He's overburdening himself,
Yep.
He's overburdening himself, and it's going to end up in a crash.
Yeah. And it's his heart that's going to be part of the problem.
Yes.
Yeah, he's taxing.
I think whatever medications they've got him on to keep his energy level, I think he's not only taking his normal illegal medications, but they're giving him supplements of vitamins and all kinds of things to help him build his energy up so he can continue looking like he's healthy. And then after he's done with his rallies, he's just crashing and crashing. And it's going to catch up with him. You can't trick your body into being healthy when you're not healthy and continue to push yourself.
True.
And he's 74 years old, so it's not like he's 30 and trying to build his energy up.
Exactly, yeah. He's gonna haunt us if he does die. Oh my God, Orange Knight. Clarence.
My God, Clarence is so funny.
He's wishing his health.
He wouldn't bother with us. We're beneath him. He'll hunt.
Yeah, I mean,
the upper echelon.
You kind of understand what he has to do this. He doesn't really have a choice because it's really bad for him if he doesn't get back in office. So he's going to try with everything in his being to keep going. Because either way, it's kind of a quote ending for him.
Absolutely.
So yeah, you're right. Who said that? Someone was talking about that in here. Yeah, Jima, yeah.
So that is that with that question. Oh, and Gigi, happy birthday to you.
Yeah.
Yep. Happy birthday to you, Gigi.
So do we have another question coming in?
I do have a question while we wait for the next one.
Okay.
You're welcome, Ronan. The question, one of the questions was, will there be another lockdown, quarantine within the next 3 months? Because we're getting more higher cases because of the cocoa.
Are we talking nationwide or?
Yeah, in nationwide in the country. Yeah, I'll say that for the US only.
Or by area where they're having surges of infection.
Well, some areas it is true that some areas where different states have different rules, but yeah, this is a general question. Some states might not have another quarantine. Some others might. So I wanted to know if that is even if quarantine is coming back somehow.
Okay.
Yeah, within the next 3 months.
Because I'm still in quarantine. I don't know.
Yeah,
I left quarantine.
Here in North Carolina, we're not in quarantine per se, but and states like Florida, they're not even in quarantine. So
California is in the red now, and for a high volume of infected people, and they haven't shut some of the things down that were shut down prior, which sort of surprised me to see us with such high numbers. I think they're very isolated into the LA basin area. It's not completely statewide.
Yeah, it's not.
But I know we do have a bit of a. I'm in the Central Valley, and our numbers have surged up some. So will there be?
And also the reason why I'm asking is because it gets, with temperatures going down. I mean, this is something that I already feared, that as we get closer to fall and even winter, a lot of people may mistake their symptom to the flu,
Right. Yeah.
And then next thing we know, we might have peaks, but we've already been seeing peaks in few areas.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want me to go?
Oh yeah, sure, go for it.
I feel like it will be individualized to different states and different, like that. But I do see some lockdowns for sure coming.
Okay.
And as they work on it, but I feel like the problem is what's causing these lockdowns is the state of mind of the people in this nation. We're just not built to be imprisoned like this. This is why it's a punishment when you are at home arrest with a thing on your ankle. It's a punishment. We're not built for this, and so we're really in a tired place, and we're losing faith. Okay, and so to really create this and make this happen. But I do see, because of the lockdowns, it's really going to help out with this coming in here. We have the Three of Cups with the crossroads. It's going to make a difference, guys. It really is. This is, an outcome here where, because we did this, it's going to make a difference, and all of a sudden it's going to open up, like that. We are coming out of it. And the bottom of the deck kept telling the story here.
Yeah.
We, the Six of Swords, the Nine of Swords in reverse, and the Nine of Wands here, and then the Moon in reverse. So really being diligent, really staying on top of it, it's going to bring us, we're going to get out of this. We're going to get out. It's coming, guys. All right?
Awesome.
But overall, yes.
Overall, yes.
There will be some lockdowns. But the beautiful thing about the story is there's purpose behind the lockdowns. We all know it. And it's really going to get us through. It's going to get us to that point where we're going to, it's purposed.
It's to get the Trumpsters to agree that, yes, if you're sick, you need to lock down, not spread it around.
Yeah.
And I think most everybody, we don't want to lock down, but if you're ill, you have to. You don't have a choice. You can't risk spreading it through the community. I'm getting the Page of Pentacles. That's the message they're bringing forward with the Four of Wands. There's our lockdown. And you have to make the right decision, the right decision. You have to think of the whole, not just yourself.
Yep.
I get the stars, and then my final outcome is the Three of Pentacles. So I think by doing that, we're going to come forward and we're going to look good.
Yep. It's gonna. Yeah.
We've got to do it cooperatively, though.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
The Three of Pentacles coming in there is like, all right, we need to come together. We need to be on the same page.
I'm not seeing Biden coming in and saying, "Okay, we're shutting everything down for 3 months."
Oh yeah, no,
That's not going to happen.
Yeah.
No.
But this area, that area has a surge of people getting sick. We're going to shut this town down for the protection of the community so it doesn't spread far and wide. I could see that happening. There'll be a few people that protest it, but when you weigh the betterment of all, everybody sacrificing for the betterment of all is going to be more cooperative. Unless you get a really an area that has a lot of anti-virus believers.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Right.
And those are going to always be a problem area. But as their family members get sick and die, and they will be infected by it, they may flip their thought process.
Well, I hope they do. I mean, some people just need to learn the hard way. Like, they're not going to believe in this virus until either a family member or themselves are hit,
Yeah.
So when what I have a yes here, and it also pointing in a direction that even though that will be happening for individuals with the three cards, the moon, the tree, and the moon, the tree, and the key, yes. Even though this will be happening, it is also an opportunity for individuals to raise their vibration higher and awaken a little more, And I have the same thing here with the Judgment, the Unknown, and the Page of Wands, all pointing to yes, even if this judgment is happening, use that alone and quiet time to not let yourself be driven by the energy going around us, but use that time to do more personal and inward work to so that we can step up to the next level spiritually. That's what I have here. But yes, some states are definitely going to implement. I mean, lockdown is going to come back to some places. That's very true, Jima says this virus is never going to end if he keeps spreading it in those rallies. Exactly. And the funny thing is, he said 45, he said people have cleared him, but he never said he tested negative. That's one thing that I found really interesting. It's like, yeah, but you're not saying whether you're negative or not,
He's not.
I don't think he is. I really don't think he is. I think he's
still. Think he's testing.
Yeah.
I think he's just avoiding testing.
Absolutely. I believe that. I believe that.
In fact, they said, I heard a report that he hadn't been doing his daily testing like he had been proclaiming, that he didn't even test before he did
the rally,
the debate.
Yeah. I read that he arrived late on purpose. Yeah.
Because why would our president lie?
Book Bewitch says he doesn't mind lying. He doesn't know anything else but lying.
Yeah,
he doesn't know the difference. He literally doesn't know the difference.
Well, I believe he's a man that could take a lie detector test, tell 3 versions, 3 different stories, and every one of them will be true, even though they all contradict each
I
other.
absolutely agree with you,
Because
Kathleen.
he believes what he says is
Yes.
true.
Yeah, absolutely. I totally agree. Okay.
So that was it. Oops. That was it for that question. Thank you, ladies, for answering that. What is the next question? Oh, I have one more. I actually have 3 questions on my list today. Lindsey Graham, he didn't test. He refused to be tested. Why? Does he have it?
Because it's positive,
So,
and he wants
you know,
to continue the campaign.
I did a little throw on it to ask is he still positive? And I have the executioner, the earthquake, and the cross in reverse there. So I would say that's a pretty
positive,
good
right?
Yeah.
Because I will look at that executioner as the sickness.
The earthquake and the executioner, yeah. And the cross in reverse, that's like
Oh.
loss.
Oh boy. Yeah, because that was really interesting for... It was really interesting for... Well, actually, these are 2 separate things. Right now, I'm talking about Lindsay asking whether he has the cocoa or not, because why would he refuse to test,
Lindsay?
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you don't test, then you don't have it.
It reminds me of children, children, when they close their eyes, the thing they're hidden. So, oh my God. Oh man.
Yeah, I got the 2 of Wands. He's looking for, he has options, but he's not taking them to test. And got the Ace of Wands. He's wanting to continue to move forward with this campaign. He's waiting for a ship to come in, and he's waiting and he's waiting and he's waiting. And then I love this. The King of Wands, he's got a snake dancing on top of his head.
Oh, gee.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Kathleen.
He's trying to create this illusion with this card of being a winner. The final outcome is the 9 of Pentacles. He's just wanting, he's doing this to be a winner, and it's not going to pan out, I don't think.
Oh, boy.
I don't think anybody's getting Harris not winning that race. He's going to be really disappointed because he's been doing this all of his career. This has been his career, and he's not going to have any more. His time's up.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a time's up for him card too. Ooh. He might actually have something. If it's not the cocoa, he might have something because he has the 4 of swords here, and the 4 of swords is a need to rest or even being sick.
Here's another question coming in too, if you want to catch it.
Yeah, I saw it from Jima.
Okay, good.
Yeah, right. Yeah. That we're going to move on that one on Jima's question after this one.
I just wanted to make sure you saw it. Okay.
Yeah, thank you, Debbi. So yeah, it does look like he does, because in the middle he has the Emperor card and next to it the King of Baton. So relying on the fake, not the fake Emperor, but the Emperor with no cloth, 45, and playing his game to try to manipulate the people and trying to act like there is nothing to even think about as far as this virus is even concerned. Then you have the messenger. The messenger is him continuing to, being in this illusion that, oh yes, he's protected because he doesn't have it, and he doesn't need to prove anyone that he doesn't have it with a silly test. But then he does have the Four of Swords and Judgment, which is literally, you want to play smart, think again.
Yep.
They're calling this, this hearing a super spreader because everybody's at that hearing talking, no masks.
Yep.
Anything. So, I'm wondering how many people in the GOP are going to end up very sick, or if they're even going to lose some people. Because there's, the GOP is such a young group of men.
I see what you did there, Kathlene.
But if the right people get infected, they're not going to have a lot of hope for recovery.
I know that some other big readers have seen a couple losses from the COVID in the Senate.
Well, it is bad.
And they're not perfectly healthy men.
Well, no, they're all
in their 70s, and
exactly.
Retire.
The fact that they're still working is sort of amazing when you really think about it, because not very many people work up and through their 70s anymore.
80s, 70s, and 80s, yeah.
Yeah.
It's time to
clean house.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, Jima and Book Bewitch. Oh, apparently there are
clean house and set reasonable term limits. But I think if they get term limits under control, where they can only do 8 years or 3 terms or whatever, something more reasonable, we wouldn't have this problem, because they wouldn't have this build of power over a 40-year career. And some of these GOPs have been in there 30 plus years, and that's the problem. They've rose to power and they want to be king, and they've been bought and sold and everything else.
Sorry, I was looking. Oh, there is Book Bewitch. What Q? Can we use a Q? And
so Jima's question.
Actually, yes, they are saying in the chat room that there were questions before Jima's.
Okay, so you're gonna check that out. Cool.
And Book Bewitch says Q and the red question mark for question. That'd be great if you guys can do that.
Yeah.
So that we can
see it,
so that we can get those
and
questions really fast.
Not everybody has access to that red question mark, because I don't have that in my icons on my pull down. So
yes,
if you have it, but not everybody has that icon on their screen.
Yeah.
Yes, for those of you who don't have the red question mark icon, please just put a big Q next to your question so that we can find it more easily. And so yes, Ronald said he's on desktop. He doesn't. Yes, if you don't have that red question mark, just put a big Q, please.
Yeah. No worries.
So yeah, don't worry about the question mark. I'm looking for what question did I miss?
Thank you, Lori Sue. Okay.
Oh, I see Clarence asked earlier, will we be all right? In what sense, Clarence? Oh, Ron.
Oh,
Excuse
so
me.
like, is it going to be Democrats? Who's going to dominate the Senate and the House? I think that's what he's asking.
Oh, I see
So will the House
Sandra
be blue? Will the
here.
Senate be blue? Or will they be red?
Right. Will the Senate be blue or will they be red? We can ask.
I actually, yeah, we can answer those. I actually have this mini type of mini project and go by state to check which state is going to vote blue and which one is going to vote red.
But as far as
But
the Senate,
the Senate, yeah, the general, yeah, we can. Didn't we answer that last week?
I think we did look into it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it was some type of
Very close.
very
Very
close.
The
close.
Senate's going to be almost 50-50. It's going to be on the Democrats are going to take the majority, but only by a couple of votes.
Yeah.
So they're going to have to function more bipartisanly. They're not going to have a choice if they want to get anything passed. Because if somebody in the Democratic Party dissents to whatever they're wanting to pass, then and then of course the Republicans can join the Senate. So I think you're going to see them working together more and more. I don't see a lot of the old GOP keeping office. I think a lot of them are going to lose their seat. It's going to be the younger
Yes.
ones, the junior ones that are more apt to keep their seats, not the ones that were standing up rallying behind Trump, the ones that were more quiet and behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And you're going to be seeing a big change in the Republican Party. They're going to move away from the Trumpster protocol.
I see a question from, but I'll touch on it later. But yeah, that's that question about the Senate. That's pretty much what, and it hasn't changed actually. Whenever I think of it, and the majority of the majority that the Democrats will take, it has never changed as to that little difference that that they will have, but it will be blue. Hey, hey, Shweta. Oh, thank you, thank you so much for subscribing. Shweta, on Thursday morning we don't take personal questions, but maybe you were not here when we started. I may start to go live more often on the channel. Where I would take personal questions among other thing. Not all those live will be about personal questions, but you can come. But you're very welcome, Clarence. Please check as a subscriber. I hope you have the bell. You click the bell, because if you haven't, please click the bell so that whenever I go live, you know, you'll be notified, and then you step on and ask your question then. Oh, thank you so much, Clarence. I see a question here.
And did we ever answer Gma's question?
Yeah, we're gonna come to that. I had to scroll back up because Gma and Book Bewitch reminded me that there were a few questions asked before them. But I see a question here. Sandra Anderson asked earlier, why did Baron Trump test positive and then all of a sudden test negative yesterday?
I won't get on Baron.
Yeah, before we actually even touch on it, because I mean, I have an idea that which I'm going to talk about, but I'm not going to pull the card on it, because I've always I mean, one of my rules is not to read on the children on children of celebrities, and even children in general. In general, because they're not in that situation because they chose it. They're in those situation because of their parents who are adult. So I personally don't think that in this case Baron is fair game. He's not. I know some people, when Democrats were in power, they went after the Clinton child and the Obama children, but we're not like that. We have higher standards, so we are just going to keep Baron away from all this madness. But to answer this question, what I think is that he I do think that he tested positive at the same time as his parents, and the reason that they didn't want to say anything about it could be that they wanted, first of all, to protect him from the media and wait for him to be cleared from it and say anything about it, which to me is wrong too, because if you wanted to protect him, why are you even saying that he tested negative to be afterwards, because it's like in the White House, they're playing that double standard. They want something in the contrary either. I personally believe that they should have kept Baron's results secret at all time, but that's what I think. That's what I think happened, because he didn't test negative, positive and negative yesterday. It was just announced yesterday that he too tested positive. So that I think that's what happened. They tested the parents and the child was had the virus, and while they were taking care of clearing them, the mother and the child, they waited for him to be cleared before they give any news on his situation. That is my personal that's my personal thought.
I think that's where most
And
of us readers stand.
And I was just gonna say we can send Baron love and light and
Oh,
healing.
I've been doing that. He may have a really bad shitty parent. Excuse my language, but I've been sending him light ever since they stepped in that house, because he's in that situation because of his parent, and he really doesn't deserve anyone going after him. No child deserves to have people go after them because of the sins of their parents. It's not fair. It's just not fair, and the poor kid can't defend himself. No, the parents are fair game. The parents are fair games. They old, they mature. They go after people. We go after. They come after us. We go after them, and we don't go after them because we like to do it. We defend ourselves.
I think that's one area Melania has done a really good job.
Yes,
is keeping Baron protected from the media.
Absolutely.
And, as a mother, that is her primary job.
Yep.
Protect your child. Okay, I'm going to step away for a minute, and I'll be right back.
Absolutely. Yeah, you don't need to touch anything. I'm just going to. Once you're back, we put you back on. I put those two screens. Oh, that thing is still there. Subscribe. So I hope, Sandra, that answers your question if you're still in the chat room. Let's see if I miss any other question.
Your name is in front of your face.
Oh, my name. Ooh. Sorry about that. I wasn't even looking. Thank you so much. I was like, oh, my name is. Let's see. I'm still trying to find, guys, if I miss any. Oh, thank you, Clarence. He said earlier, we rock. Yay, you two in the chat room, you rock. Yay. Um.
Where is Clarence is asking where is Jared and Ivanka?
Oh, good question. So we will get to that. So before that question, G-Mom, G-Mom had a question. Hi, M. Armstrong. I was all the way up. Ooh.
Yeah, it's pretty far.
Yeah.
A lot of chat since then. A lot of chat.
Let's see. Jima had one.
And while you're
And then,
looking, you guys, it's 31 degrees here today.
oh wow.
I need to turn the heat on.
And it's the opposite on this side. Oh, so Clarence had asked a question before this question that we read. So let me actually come back up. And Jima.
Shweta, if you come on tomorrow night to Karen Elizabeth Sage Healer's channel, we will be taking personal questions then. It's at 7:30 Eastern time.
Yeah, Shweta, like Debbi said, she will be live on Karen Elizabeth's Sage Healer tomorrow. But also, as I said, I'll be making more live stream. I'm thinking of coming on live more often for 1 hour, almost every day. Not say every day yet. But almost every day. So if you are subscribed and you have the bell on, whenever I come on, I can't promise for tomorrow or Saturday, but starting Monday for sure, I will try to come on live as often as possible. The time I do not know yet, because that is going to depend on what I have to do when. But there will be like these live stream random popping in for 1 hour. So if you come back, I will take your answer then. Or if you don't want to wait until Monday, you can come back on Karen Elizabeth tomorrow at 6:30, Debbi?
I think it's 7:30 Eastern time.
7:30 Eastern time. But yes, your question will be answered then. Yeah, it's just that, yes, Thursday morning are now reserved to political questions.
Clarence says it's 80 where he lives. Lucky. It was like 75 here yesterday, and today literally 31 degrees. Okay.
I'm back.
Oh, sorry about that.
We're in the
Yes,
mid to upper 80s here in Central California, so I will trade you, Debbi.
Okay.
You can have my weather, I'll take yours.
I don't know, 31.
I'm ready for cold. I want to wear my sweaters and my jeans and my...
That's true. That's true. It is nice
I'm ready to pack down the shorts.
Oh man, yeah, it's really hot here. Actually, I'm tempted to go and lower my AC, the temperature on the AC, because it's burning.
I'm tempted to go get my little heater. Bring it in here.
Oh wow.
Because, this whole side is, see if you guys can see it.
Yep.
It's all windows.
Oh, I see.
Some drapes. You need drapes and shutters.
Yeah, I like to see.
So
it's important for me to have this window here.
Hi, Angel Wings.
I'm that way
Hey,
too.
Sharon.
I need that light.
The light and the grounding.
I've lost part of my eyesight in my right eye, so
Oh no.
I need the light coming into my house.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I'm in the dark all the time. Everything feels shadowed,
Oof.
and I don't like that.
No.
No.
One house cannot have enough windows.
So Jima asks,
So
Kamala Harris is quarantined due to some people
there we
in her camp testing positive. Since she's been with Biden, will he be affected? Thank you, Jima, for this question.
yeah, that's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
So will Biden be affected with COVID?
Yes.
That's what we're asking. I'm hearing no. My guides are saying no.
Yeah, I'm getting a no as
Good.
well.
He's protected.
He's protected.
He's
He's got angels around him protecting him from COVID. He's got destiny on his side.
Yeah, what they're showing me is like this. He's just like in this
Bubble.
Yeah, he's literally has a bubble of protection around him. I'm with Debbi. That's what I see. He's just he's protected.
Yeah.
He's fulfilling a destiny, and that's not going to get him. That's what my God. He's destined to come forward. So.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter what Trump does; it's not going to work. This is the final fulfillment of that karmic cycle of Trump, and they're functioning on fulfilling the destiny of this karmic cycle. So we start a new cycle.
Mm-hmm. Oh yes, Ronald, you're right. They're protecting him. I have a no here as well, and him actually being protected, like trying to stay away from that as much as possible, because I have the rider, the boat, and the clouds. And the clouds, in yes or no's, this is a no, and these tools are neutral, and the neutral cards take on the positive or negative cards. So all these neutral, because of this no here, they become no too. So he's not I mean, no, as in my question when I was asking, I didn't ask if he will be if he has the I asked if he would test positive to the cocoa as well. I asked that way, and yeah, the question is no. Oh, and Jima asked later on if Kamala is going to test positive herself.
No.
That was quick.
No. Nope. The Biden camp is protected. Not even Kamala's going to get it.
Good.
And the cards that came in for him is the strength card, the ruler card, and the cup overflowing. So he's good. He's good.
Yeah, he's good. It's funny because when I pulled, I was shuffling and talking about Trump, and my cards came up for Trump, not for Biden. I got the King of Pentacles, which would be Trump.
Mm-hmm.
There's tons of infighting. He's burdened. Everything's coming fast.
Yes.
And then I get the Eight of Swords. He's feeling trapped. It almost looks like a tower. It's funny. Yeah. But no, he's trapped. He's tied up. He's bound. It's Trump that's gonna have all the problems. Everything's in Trump's camp is negative.
Oh boy. Well, he ruins everything he touches. So, and that includes people too. Yes, for
Yeah.
Kamala, I get a no. The very first card was the mountain, which is a strong no, and then I have here a positive, which will be a good news with the good news for us, the people, with the bouquet and the letter. And also these two are negative test result. These two like this, the letter and the mountain. So they're both good. They seem to be both good, which is great. What do you have, Kathlene, for Kamala?
For Kamala?
Yes.
Oh, I just heard from my guides. No,
Oh,
I didn't pull
you heard
anything.
no, that's true.
Yeah. Let me throw real quick. Oh no, I get all good cards for her. I start out with the King of I'm sorry, the Knight of Wands.
Mm-hmm.
And the Hangman. So.
Oh, the Hangman.
We're going to celebrate. We've got a celebration in the center. And then the Six of Pentacles.
Look, it looks like she's staying away from it.
Mm-hmm.
She's staying away from it. And then finally the Chester Cat, the Hierophant. I love the Chester Cat.
Cute.
So yeah, she's staying away from it. She's going to be fine. She's taking all the precautions she needs to stay protected. So, you know, come on with the jokes about wearing the mask in smaller groups.
Yes.
She doesn't care. She may be joining a smaller group, but she's reaching out to a large crowd.
I mean, I'm not surprised that they protected from it. Of course they're going to be protected because they are to be the number one and number two in the country, but also they, unlike Agent Chito and his people, they're not denying science. They recognize that this thing is there, and it can be lethal. This virus can be lethal. So yes, what do you have for Kamala, Debbi?
Oh, I have, she stays above it. You have the Strength and the Executioner. But it's the rest. I have these two came in reverse, so it's a no.
Okay.
And she's got this. She's got the Strength. She's going to beat it. So the way the cards fell, she's going to stay above it.
Good.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Thank you so much, Jima, for this question.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, sometimes I just don't even need to throw. I just hear an instant answer as soon as the question comes up. Yeah, it's just like, no.
And it's
just consistent.
Yep. So there was a question.
We throw the cards to tell the rest of the story and allow the cards bring in the community to be a part of the reading.
Yes.
And that's why I throw cards.
Right.
Because we could just sit here and get our answers. It'd be.
Then we don't even look credible.
People want to be a part of the
what's going on?
The experience, yeah.
Yes, you're very welcome, G-Mom.
But it's funny, the Spirit will pull the cards. They'll decide what cards come out of the deck, too. And you'll start shuffling and you'll hear, stop.
Yes.
Yep.
If I spread them out, the cards actually light up when I go to pull them. They'll glow. I just don't have the room to spread my cards out here.
Book Bewitched, did we miss your question? Because after that question, I have Clarence who asks what becomes of the GOP in the House and Senate comes January. Is it the next question we take? Or did I miss any?
I thought we answered that question.
Oh, was that the one we talked about the majority in Senate? Clarence, I think both the House and the Senate are gonna turn blue. I mean, we answered the Senate, but I do think that the House is going to keep blue.
Now, I don't know a reader that hasn't read that both houses aren't going blue. I said I don't think there's a reader out there that has read that the houses aren't going blue.
Oh, yeah, I think
everybody's getting that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think everything
It's a
this year is
consensus.
turning blue. The House keeping blue, the Senate turning blue, the White House turning blue. So let's see if
The biggest question is the percentage of how many will be blue versus not. And
oh yeah, next one was with the Senate turn blue. We answered that one. What color of question my teenagers have involved all kinds of things. Thank you.
Should we throw on? I know a lot of people are throwing on this as well, but we can always check in with it too. The two races that I'm really interested in is McConnell's and Lindsay's race.
Oh yeah.
oh sure.
Yeah, we can. I don't think we can ever be tired of those, because no, seriously, I was on.
Amy.
Yeah, I was on Twitter yesterday, and people were saying that there were. I mean, McConnell and McGrath, they were at one of those shows where they were talking, and when McGrath talked about the 200,000 people would die, and McConnell had that stupid laugh and smile on his face. And yesterday, people on Twitter were saying that after seeing that laugh, that smile on his face, him being glad that so many people died of the COVID. At that point, they were saying that yesterday McGrath was ahead of him, which was kind of off to me because he's been ahead for. He's been having a really big lead. So, but yeah, we can definitely look at that. And also Lindsay, they were saying Lindsay said yesterday, he called the segregation time good old days. How did that affect his race? Because
Jamie Harrison
called him out on that.
wiped him with the floor. I mean, Jamie did so well in the
yeah,
debate.
and in the debate.
Yeah, I didn't watch the debate, but I heard he did really, really well, and Lindsay just couldn't stand up to it.
Yeah, I didn't watch the full debate, but when it was happening, it played randomly after I finished watching another video, and at the time, Lindsay was finishing talking, and when Jamie took the floor, the whole energy switched, and you actually had an eloquent man speaking like, wow. I watched for a few minutes, and I was like, okay, if I were a South Carolina voter, and I was still undecided as to who I want to represent me, no, I would have known.
Yeah.
And McConnell's one of those people I read that his lies and deceptions instantly just show on the surface to me. He's a person that can't come before me and lie because I see it in his aura, his presentation. The words come out lie as he speaks.
Yeah. Uh, and with the McConnell thing and his laughing, it was a strategy that didn't work for him.
I hope
we
that.
had Biden and Trump, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Biden, used the smiling and the laughing because it was craziness, right?
Oh,
You're
absolutely.
craziness. So McConnell tried to use that same strategy,
And nope.
strategy, and she wasn't.
It comes off
being
as he's
crazy.
laughing at people being ill.
Yeah, and she wasn't being. It was a completely different situation, and she was being factual and bringing forth this the information. And he's using the strategy. Well, I'm just going to laugh at everything she
At
says.
everything she says. I hope that buried him in his state.
It bit him in the ass.
Yeah. Thank you, Book
But
Bewitched.
Biden's laughing at. I can't believe the man said that.
Yeah. His makes sense, and it makes sense to the situation. McConnell tried to use the same strategy, and it really.
It's
just like when he stepped in and said, "Shut up, man!
Yeah.
You're making a fool of yourself."
Exactly. Exactly.
If McConnell would have told her to shut up, it would have sounded. It would have came off just totally the opposite of him trying to stifle her. Don't talk because you're a woman,
I mean, it was ridiculous.
You're not contributing to this debate.
So which one are we looking at first?
Let's start with McConnell. Might as well, since we just McConnell versus Amy McGrath.
Okay.
In the race.
I think I'm gonna switch decks. McConnell versus Amy. Two lines.
What I'm hearing is, she's not just battling to get in, in this seat. She's battling years of this backward. I'm not getting the words clear, but she's fighting against this history in, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Women in politics.
Bring back decency to.
And she brings this, obviously, this amazing strength that she would bring. If you were just going by what either one of them are bringing to the seat, she would win. But she's fighting against this. I keep getting this line of history. This old school seating.
Southern beliefs are the right place for a woman to be, and politics isn't it.
It's like she's fighting against belief system that's been in place for years and years, and so it's not
re-establishing normal, not normal city. Yeah, I see what you're trying to say. Like Mike Turtle has been degrading not only the state but that seat, and she's trying to bring back to bring back sanity, right? In those.
It's bringing that. We're all going through the shift.
Yep.
And she's bringing that shift, that the new shift coming in, and getting away from the old ways.
Feminine energies that are taking place and coming forward in our society. We're no longer going to be a male-dominant world. That's shifting now.
and it's going to be more equalized in governing. And people are going to be in touch with their feminine side of governing versus their taking absolute power. I see a double line of 5. First being for the McConnell, and then second being for Amy.
For Amy, yeah.
Yeah, he comes off as the bear, the boss, the power. That's his current seat. He's going to get cut off due to investigations. He's burdened, and it looks like he might even be sick. I've got the tree as his final card.
I wouldn't be
So
surprised.
he might be getting COVID. I don't know if he's sick right now or if it's something coming towards him.
Hey, Greeter. You know, now that you mentioned his health, maybe that's why that silly, stupid smile of his was about, like, oh yeah, more people die. They're going to join me in my misery and all when I go to die. Because he's not well. I mean, I'm making jokes of that, but it's not funny. The guy is not well. And those, I don't know why Kentucky keep having him there. Like 6 years ago, his time is up. Like, come on, Kentucky, wake up.
With Amy, I get the heart, the moon. I think she is struggling some. I get the coffin.
Oh man.
She is struggling through this race. She's having a hard time holding on. But her final outcome is the lady and the garden. She's going to win. She's going to get the public support in the end. So
I hope she does.
I see it as a struggle, but she's going to come forward with the win, with the public behind her.
Actually, you know what? Things may have turned in her advantage, because I went ahead and put a cross spread for both Mac Turtle and her. And for Mac Turtle, in the middle of the spread, I do have the tower. I have the tower here, and he also have the 3 of coins above him. Well, in a recent past, that is collaboration with anyone who could help him get re-elected. Then he has in his obstacle, in the obstacle position, the 3 of cups. And that being in the obstacle position for him, that could be celebration of the people, because he does have also the 7 of wands, which is really some type of struggle continue to push forward, and he is indeed on shaky grounds with the 2 of wands. But he does have his main card here is the tower card. And for Amy McGrath, in the middle of her spread, she does have the 2 of wands, which is planning as to how to move from forward from here. Then she does have the 3 of wands, waiting for your ships to arrive. So she's been doing all she can. Now the people have to do the rest. Then she does have the Knight of Cups. That could be an offer of some sort, because and the offer here could be this seat, because then she has the Ace of Swords. Ace of Sword, the truth coming out, all the virtue being restored to that state, with her being on her taking the seat. And then the final card is the Queen of Cups here. What sign is she? Because the cups have to do with water, but here we have a queen. Bless you.
Thank you.
Here we have a queen, and she has, I mean, there's an offer here. Possibly, she may win this. Like last minute thing, she may win this because she has that offer with the page of the Knight of Cups, offering of the seat, and then here she's sitting. No, here she's sitting on the throne. So she actually
Wow.
has more better card
She's a
than Mac
Gemini.
Turtle.
She's the Gemini.
She's
Yeah,
a Gemini,
she's the
so she's an air
75.
sign. She's an air sign Gemini, but yeah, she may. I mean, that's what they were saying yesterday on Twitter, that she was, after that video of Mac Turtle laughing, she was ahead in the polls now. So I hope she stays in the ahead, and that it's not only in the polls, but that people actually go ahead and vote for her. Because Mac Turtle here has the, where is it? He has the Three of Coins here, and that could be working in the disadvantage of his opponent here. This collaboration, some shenanigans going on behind the scene, because here is going to keep going to press forward no matter what he has to do. But he does have the tower though, and yeah, he has the tower. I mean, he's on shaky ground and has the tower, and she has an offer and is sitting on the throne. So let's hope that Kentucky wakes up and votes her in and vote the other one out, you know. What do you have, Debbi?
Well, the first cards that I threw down is kind of backing what I was being shown about the quote old school mentality that's still in place there, that is trying to be broken. So we have that showing here with the inheritance card, that old school feel, but we have the snake and the devil in reverse. So I feel like this old school mentality is going to bite him in the ass, and the devil's going down because it's in reverse.
Oh, yeah.
It's really not working for him right now. And it's kind of, people have lost faith in him, and it's coming against him. I do feel with these two cards coming in as well.
Oh, he has the death card.
You have an ending and a new way of looking at things.
And possibly even new establishment, new government in a sense.
Yeah, bringing in that new way, the new way coming in, or getting rid of the old ways, like that with the death. But it's still, I feel like it's still very volatile.
Yes, it is.
And I did my pendulum, and it said that it, so it's still very, and I threw 3 other spreads, yes or no spreads, and it's still showing like this.
Really, like the two of.
But really leaning towards Amy getting in. But I just don't want people to get complacent. You got to get out there and vote.
Yes, you guys. Yes, please. Everybody who can go and vote, please, my love, go and vote. Don't just look at.
As the energies are rolling right now, it looks like he's going to be taken down because of himself.
Yeah, I mean, they all did that to themselves. So I really hope, people in Kentucky do go and vote for her. They wake up and they actually do it for. I mean, they deserve. Was that?
Oh, I got a message from Sharon Lee.
Oh,
She goes, I'll be quiet now. She was
Oh, is she
texting
talking?
me. She's in the room, but she was
Oh.
texting me on my phone. So when she put that up, I laughed. She said
thank
she's
you,
in the
PMG,
room.
for voting. So that
Yeah.
is.
I heard that Mitch McConnell's proposing Kentucky file bankruptcy too, which is just the most ridiculous thing I think that a state could do. I don't think that's going to win him a lot of the votes either.
No.
Yeah, it might be late for that. Lori Sue, she said it is 73 where Lola is, but Lori Sue, 73 is hot.
All right, so let's go ahead and look at Lindsay versus Jamie Harrison now.
Awesome, cool.
I'm going to do a line of 5 for each.
Thank you, Clarence. Clarence is
idea.
going to vote next week. Yes, Jima, vote as early as you can to beat the crowds. Yes. And everybody who can vote, thank you so much for that. I'm not a citizen yet, so I cannot vote. Well, I'm a citizen, not just of this country yet.
Yay, Desert voted on Monday and delivered it to the post office.
Thank you so much, Desert.
Angel Wings
Angel
voted.
Wings, good.
And it was voted by mail and it was received.
It was
Yeah, they have
received.
tracking on it now, so it's awesome. Yeah. Oops.
Oh, thank you, Gigi. Gigi did it last week.
Filled it out yet.
Martha as well. Thank you so much. Thank you, Jen. Everybody. Oh, hi, Jen, and thank you for voting. All of you. Oh my God. Thank you so much. Your vote. I'm gonna do a celebration later on for everybody who has voted.
Hi, Sharon.
Hey, Sharon.
Jen voted. Yay. Martha. Woo-hoo.
Hi, Sharon. I see you finally.
So I'm going to play a sound effect again for everybody who has voted. Thank you so much. Yay! Awesome, and I'm going back to that quiet music in the background. By the way, my love, this time today I've been playing music in the background from the beginning of the live stream. How do you like it? I know last time you had a good time with it at the end of the live stream, but it's been playing all along. Does anyone have a problem with music in the background? Oh, thank you, Clarence. Clarence said he loves it. Awesome. Thank you, Clarence. Thank you for the feedback.
Yay.
Jima said I hadn't noticed until now. Martha, thank you. Sharon.
You just have to watch
Awesome.
the music. Make sure the music you're playing is not copyrighted.
Oh yes, all of my music. I actually pay for a service that gave me my YouTube music.
Oh.
Yes,
Okay.
that's why I'm able to play those songs, because they are I pay that service to get royalty free music. Yes, that's why we are able to have music live, else YouTube would have canceled us already.
That's good.
And same with the sound effects too. Yeah, I like to use all my senses. Anything I do, I like to use all those senses.
Now I'm going to be singing that song.
Which one? Celebration.
all of my senses. Who sings that? Wait.
That's a song? Oh,
Mhm.
thank you, Connie. Hi, Ronald. I'm not
Denver.
sure which.
It's a John Denver song.
Oh,
You
Ronald.
fill up my senses.
Oh, I can hear it now. Oh.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it's in a recording in my head. I can hear John Denver singing now. Sorry, my file cabinets are stored strangely.
Ring my bell song for Debbi.
Okay, I wanted to get. Oh.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for Lindsay.
No.
I got a line of 5 for him. I've got the house covered in the Book of Secrets. He's in the ring. I'm thinking he's in the ring with the Trump camp. I get the coffin.
Ooh, good.
Followed by the key. So I'm seeing no.
Oh, you got the house, the tree, and the coffin. So that could be the end of his what's that word that the tree is about?
It's the end of his
dynasty or something like not dynasty.
Oh yeah,
his
yeah,
reign.
yeah. Well, his reign.
Yeah, his reign. Good. Music to my
end
ears.
Of the ring. The house, the ring, the key. Yeah, it's the end of his ring and the end of the secrets within that ring. Mm-hmm. Jamie, I'm getting the sun.
Oh, nice.
That's where he starts, and here's Jamie right here. He's the gentleman. He's reaching a higher institution with abundance.
Oh, wow.
And the flowers, that's a positive. He's going to win.
Jamie has beautiful cards.
Yeah.
He has beautiful cards. And sitting underneath Lindsay's cards, it makes Lindsay's look that much more negative.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so I'll go real quick.
Yes,
go
for
you ready,
it.
Lola?
Oh, no, go for it, Debbi.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can get these in order because the camera's backwards.
Put them backwards.
Is that correct? I think that's right. So we are starting off with, the moon in reverse here, and that's bringing in that instability and inconsistency, and it's too shady, and it's bringing in that instability. And then you have the six of cups in reverse there, and that's bringing in he's stuck in this rut, right? And he's stuck in a rut of who he is, and it's too unstable anymore. It's out of place. It doesn't work anymore. His way of doing things just isn't going to work anymore. Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's what that's showing there. And then the outcome here, we have the 8 of Cups. So
wow, again, him leaving,
him not winning. And for her, I have, not her, him. Jamie. For Jamie,
who's her?
For Jamie, we have, let's see if I can get it in the right order here.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so we have the Nine of Cups here in reverse.
Mm-hmm. Well, 10 of, that's 9? 9, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, the nine of Cups in reverse. And it's like that talks about someone who comes in, and I know it's in reverse, but this energy is okay for him because he's just overly himself. You know what I mean? He's just bringing it all. It's just all out there, and what you see is what you get. He's a very generous, loving, kind man, and almost to a fault, and that's kind of what that's bringing in there. But that's okay.
Well, the Nine of Cups would be a greedy merchant, somebody for himself.
Yeah, but it's in reverse here.
But it's in reverse, so it's showing his compassion, his...
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. So then we come in here to the center energy for him, and he's just bringing in that new force. He's bringing in truth. He's bringing in strength in adversity. All the things, and this also is victory, and you can see that crown on top. And then out is, all that progress coming in, and it's going to be, people are going to be shocked, but it's like all of a sudden people have changed their mind. Bringing in that victory for him and voting for him. So I'm seeing good things, and there's not even a shadow of a doubt with that race that Lindsay is out and Jamie is in.
I really hope so, because what I have here is really, really tight, because Lindsay has his middle card is the Three of Cups, celebration of some sort, and he also has the Four of Cups here, but he does have the Five of Needles, the Five of Swords, which is a struggle, bickering, a really strong fight, and they're fighting for that seat with the Hierophant, and which, by the way, Jamie Harrison has too. He too has the Hierophant. So I'm not sure here what the Three of Cups is and the Four of Wands, if it's him getting back to the house, getting back to the Senate, and finally after this long fight in the Five of Swords here, or the Five of Swords could also mean that, after this long fight, he start not to do anything much anymore and start to even give up and surrender, and then because
the Five of Swords also brings in defeat and loss.
Wait, I'm talking.
The Five of Swords.
Five of Swords, yes, but that is that's what I'm trying to say with the surrendering. Because if we look at the Five of Swords in this instance, then it does make sense with the Three of Wands and the Four of Wands and the Three of Cups here, because that will be because those ring as the people, and I don't see the people celebrating if he's in. And Jamie Harrison, so if the Five of Swords is looked at from, okay, this fight is just dragging, and Lindsay is saying the writing on the wall that, yeah, those I'm really digging my own grave here, and surrender somehow, meaning lose his seat, or even kind of give away his seat, because he's just realized there's no more fight, no need to fight anymore. Then those celebratory cards make sense, because these are people, especially the Three of Cups. This is usually the people in your community or the state celebrating, and we got rid of him, And he does have the Messenger card here, which is a feeling of he's protected. But I don't have that feeling that he really is. And when we look at Jamie has the only challenging card here for Jamie is the Death card, but it doesn't have a negative feel here, because in the middle of the spread for Jamie, he does have the Hierophant as well, which is new institution. And next to it, there's the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands. This is a new job, and next to, a new job, a new seat, possibly a new senator.
Victory.
Yeah, possibly a new senator here, which will explain the death card here. Something new starting after something from the past has ended, and then crowning the whole situation. We do have this lady on the crown, on the Queen of Cups, which has to do with compassion and all those quality of compassion, bringing people together, and all which quality Jamie has. So it does feel really tight. But if I'm looking at this card, especially Jamie's card, he may get this. He may end up getting this, but even though it's really really tight, he may end up getting this by not much,
You know,
I think
I've been thinking, Lola, about your Three of Cups there for Lindsay.
Mm-hmm.
And so I wanted not confirmation, or what do you say when you?
Oh no, what was that?
When you throw a few more cards on that one card.
Oh, clarify.
I threw 3 cards to clarify that Three of Cups on Lindsay. And I got the Page of Wands, the Death card, and the Pentacles in reverse.
Oh, so that's kind of a doom for him.
Yeah, I was thinking that Three of Cups coming in, it's kind of him and his friends, his allies they're all kind of the same in the good old boy club.
Mm-hmm.
And next to that Five of Swords, with the
Yeah,
Three of
because
Cups
it's
next to that Five of Swords, I'm seeing like it where back in the day when you won at any cost, like you would go in and be whatever you could do.
Yep.
Who got hurt in the process.
Exactly, and that's how he's been going about this fight.
Yeah,
this race.
I feel like that's not going to work anymore.
Good.
I wanted to clarify that because when you did the reading on Jamie Harrison,
mm-hmm.
like, wait a minute, let's take a look at that Three of Cups.
The Three of Cups.
That's kind of what I was feeling too when you were saying it. I'm like, there's something going on with that Three of Cups. That's more like the friends coming together. But
yes.
Next to that Swords, I'm like,
And that Three of Cups is usually perceived as a celebration.
Exactly,
which is
why I said
in this case.
And not.
Yep, which is why I said in this case, because it has the feel. Usually, when the Three of Cups shows up in reading, when I read for those senators or people running for those seats. Usually, when the Three of Cups shows up for me, it's usually a celebration for the people. And it doesn't feel like for the voters,
It's like that Five of Cups offset that Three of Cups.
Yeah, the Five of Swords. Yeah,
that was a Five of Swords. That's why I say if Lindsay sees the writing on the wall that there's no point in fighting anymore, and he just there's some type of conceding of that seat, and then his reading here makes a lot of sense because people will be joyful when he's gone, I'm not even from Georgia, but I think my neighbors might call cops on me because of disturbance, because I'll be celebrating so hard. So,
awesome. I think Scott's in the house.
Oh, is he? Hi, Scott. I'm not sorry. I got lost in those cards. Hi, Tibor. Yeah, Abby. Hey, Feline. Oh man, yeah, we have a few people who came in. I was looking at those cards all along and I forgot to, let's see. Hi everybody who just popped in the chat. I
My
miss.
chat's not even moving. I don't know if I did.
I didn't see.
There's
Oh, there he
Scott.
is.
Hi,
Yep,
Scott.
there he is. He's in
Oops.
bad traffic right now, so he's able to listen.
Oh, thank you so much, Scott. Oh yeah, hey, Scott is here. Yeah, listening in bad traffic. Yes, please pay attention to the road, Scott. You're too precious for us to lose you. So that does it for
Those two, yeah.
those two. So it looks like really tight race, but Jamie and McGrath could pull through. I really hope they do.
I literally, guys, we need to be sending all of our energy towards that win.
Yes,
and
we
seeing it happening.
do. We
Seeing it
really
happening.
do. This is one of those instances where I actually look at the cards and I'm like, you better be right. I mean, they don't lie. They never do. It's our interpretation that gets off sometime. But yeah, what was the next? Let's see. I was scrolling up. So yes, that was for those questions. I don't remember who asked the question, but thank you so much for asking.
Did you see Lori Sue's comment? She received 4 different forms to register to vote.
Oh my God.
I think I would just go on the official state registry to register to vote and not fill any of the forms out. That way you can ensure that you're not going to get false documents.
Gee, that sucks. Oh
That's
wow.
scary.
Scott says there is a semi and a car accident.
Uh-oh.
Oh, be careful, Scott, please.
Lighten up, prayers.
So let's see. Did I miss any? I probably missed a lot of questions.
Yeah. Any more questions, guys?
So I'll send some love and light out to Scott to get
Yes, his situation
safely.
Oh, Kathy.
And that everybody in the accident are safe.
Kathy has a question. I see a question here. Will the governor of Michigan stay safe?
Oh, and then there's another one. Oh, there's a few. Here, let me take a picture of them so we remember.
Oh, that's even more intelligent.
We have, what about John Cornyn from Texas? Is he winning? Will Ghislaine Maxwell surface before the end of the month? And then we have...
I'm sort of glad we have been hearing about that.
Yeah, those are the two that just came in.
Okay, cool. So the next question, I'm bringing it on screen. Kathy Rigsby, she asked it earlier. Will the governor of Michigan stay safe?
Okay. Yeah, I feel like, they have more, obviously they have now people, Secret Service or whatever, surrounding her at all times.
Good.
Yeah, she's completely surrounded by security, and yeah, she'll be safe. She's got a 24-hour watch on her.
Oh, good.
We'll throw some cards anyways, but that's what they're showing me. She's like, they're showing me her literally here and then just completely circled. And I know it's metaphor, but literally she's covered. Even from above.
Nice.
So
that's the more important right there, from above.
Now realize that our Secret Service, our FBI are watching these cells across the country. They're anticipating problems with them, especially after the debate and Trump's calling of the arms, so to speak. I think that there's a few bad apples that are going to cause problems during protests, but they'll be subdued quickly. There may be people hurt, but they're not going to be killing thousands of people. It'll be small incidences that they take under control quickly.
Okay. So we're going to check on her safety, and then we'll add on to that question Clarence brought in. Will she even run again after this? And then, yeah.
So.
Okay.
Okay, for this question, I pulled the card and I have literally what Debbi was saying. Yes, she is safe with the sun, and she has literally blocked against her so that no harm is coming to her. Yes, she is with this. She is safe. Like this. Yeah, she is safe. I mean, she will stay safe. What do you have, Caddy?
My first part of the throw is the problem. First, she has the anchor, the cloud, the moon, the snake, and the burden. This is that group going after her. They're plot against her.
Okay.
Where they're plotting against her to take over power of the government. But her outcome, her cards are the key, the gentleman. So she's got the key to resolving this, and she's blocking them. And she has the power. She gets the bear and the investigator. So they're
good.
The investigators are covering the bear. So they're protecting her, and she's got a good outcome. I think she will move forward. But yeah, they had quite a little plot going against her. Looking at the upper cards, they were really planning on creating some severe harm towards her.
Yep, they sure were.
That's awesome. What was the follow-up? Oh no, Debbi, you next. Sorry about that. Yeah, Debbi had another follow-up question on that. Said, nope, Debbi hasn't gone. She hasn't gone for her turn yet.
Yeah. So, I'm showing pretty much the same thing. Because of the action against her that didn't come through, she is being protected. So
good.
We have the tower.
The tower reverse. Yeah.
It didn't work, and she's being protected.
Yeah.
So it's almost like, and I feel like because of that, a bunch of people are now being protected that may have not been before. And yeah,
maybe more of the party within the state. They're watching them all, protecting them all, not just her. She's the governor, but all the districts are being covered too.
Yep. Okay, so will she run again?
For re-election as a governor?
Or, is basically, will she stay in, you know what I mean?
In politics? After her term?
Because she may decide to advance, which would put her into a Senate or a Congress seat, which is where governors usually go.
Will she continue
as they advance
on this path as a politician?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's ask that.
Okay.
She's not that old.
Yeah, she's young.
Yeah,
She's young,
how
so
long
she's got a political career ahead if she chooses to.
how long can they stay governor for? Do you ladies know? Does anyone in the chat know how long they can stay governor for?
I think that varies from state to state.
Oh. For years. Thank you, Jima.
So, when I was tapping in, this really shook her up. And you have to believe that she questioned, because you don't, it's not like she signed up to go in the army where or the police, or working as a policeman, or anybody that has their life on the line, like that. And you guys, this was pretty scary, because this is this happens in other countries where they take people and they put a bag over their head and then they behead them on TV, like that. And being that we're here in the United States, that's always been so far away from us that we don't. We know that it's real. It's scary. It's terrifying. It's horrible, and we like that. But until it's on your own soil, it's almost like it's a little bit removed.
True.
And it wasn't only on her soil; it was in her front yard. And so it really did.
In her house.
At her house, right? So it really brought a shaking, not only to our nation, to see that, okay, these guys mean business, but that they would do something so horrendous. And so it did shake her. I have to say that what they're telling me is that it did shake her for a moment, but it's not going to stop her from moving forward. She now understands the stakes, but she also understands her role as a human, as this collective change is coming in, this leveling up, or whatever, this switch that is taking place. So that is what they're telling me. And then my cards came in as well that way. But you guys, do you want to go ahead with your cards before I throw mine, or do you want me to go on and just show my
you
cards?
can, just while we are at you can go ahead and
Well, I'm chatting, might as well.
Go show your cards, because you're reading mine already. So we're gonna have to get you that blindfold, and I'll just start turning the cards for you, Debbie. You can blindly read.
Exactly. So you can see that it really shook her up. But again, these cards are coming in reverse. I guess it goes this way. Sorry.
Yeah.
They're coming in reverse here. But the energies of them were still there. It did get her up in her mind. It was anxiety, but it's not going to stop her from moving forward.
Yes.
Here. Okay. She's going to remain strong and stable in her belief system. But I do feel it's not going to be as governor. I feel like she's going to be moving into some other arena. We have And this is a yes too, with the heart and the diamond there. It makes this a yes read. But we have also the moon, and
Okay.
the moon and the eight of
Correct.
cups there with, and this is the tower in Lenormand. So that's moving on up
Yeah.
there. Okay. And then the birds. So they're talking about it, and it's going to happen.
Awesome. What about you, Kathlene?
Yeah, I start out with the. I did 2 lines of 5 in the Lenormand. She shows up right at the beginning as the lady, and the sun's shining on her.
Good.
Which is how she started in office. She was doing really well, and then the mice came in, and
Right.
The
with
worries
COVID
and
and illness,
the disease. Yeah.
and it affected the luck. That's the outside powers moving in, the militia moving into her space. Now, in regards to her moving forward, I get the snake and the mountain. She's feeling blocked, but she changes her mind. She decides to move forward with the gentleman and the key. She's got the key, and she is going to be moving forward into a higher office. She's going to move out of the
Cool.
governorship. And that's, I think, what I was getting when we started the reading was I wasn't seeing her staying as governor. I was seeing her propelling her career forward.
Yeah.
I was hearing she's going to be moving forward in her career. So who knows? She may be one of our next congresswomen or next congressman or Senate.
Oh, that'd be
in the
even
upcoming
better.
elections. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
so she's going to, but she's running a little scared right now. But she will move forward. She won't let this stop her.
Yeah.
It's just hard to believe that our country would allow people to come into any public building with arms.
I know.
Yep.
You might see some changes in laws in that state, being able to enter a building, packing your weapons, and that scared the entire house there in that state. They were afraid to even go in and out of their offices to conduct business. And nobody should be working under those circumstances whatsoever, not in the United States. That's
True.
not the way our countries ran. And so the fact that there are states out there that still, they can do that. In that state, they legally can't carry signs in the building, but they can carry their firearms and banish their firearms because they might scuff the paint with their sign.
Yeah.
I heard that on a broadcast. I'm like, what?
I read
sign
that
might
too.
scuff the paint, but it's okay to have your AK-47 loaded, brandishing it. That makes no sense to me whatsoever.
It didn't. It did, and it still doesn't. But I read that too.
That's crazy.
Like they said, if it was any other group of people walking in there with their guns, they would have arrested them.
Oh, Connie says someone will be up for election in 2022.
I'm going to throw in that.
Yes, what I have here is what you lady said. There was this abduction that was prepared against her, that was interrupted here, but it did give her a lot to consider, even saddened her that things had to come to this. But she's very passionate about what she's doing. She's passionate about it, and we may even hear more coming, like what she is up to moving forwards here, because she has this way. We have the hurt and the letter as to what she's up to, which does feel like moving forward with on this path, and not letting these events affect her too much, because like I said, she's really passionate about what she's doing, and she is also but she will continue to fight for what she stands for, and she won't be stopped at that. I mean, she has she stands to her own belief. She will continue to do that, and so on. So what is a question that you're throwing on, Debbi?
I'm sorry if she will run for that seat
Oh,
in 2020,
2022.
2022. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm getting I'm getting a yes on that. So, yeah, you have the moon, the dog, and the sun, as well as the three red
Oh,
cards
that's
here.
a strong yes right there with all those red
3 red
cards.
cards are your yes.
Yeah. So I feel like that might be a yes, that the energy is going towards that way. Okay. So
That's awesome.
Oh, Kathleen, you already went, right? Yeah. No,
I love
okay.
this. I'm getting the sun, the lady, and the stars. Yes, she will run. She'll
That's
do
a
well.
strong yes for her too.
So, yeah,
Nice,
Yep.
she's going to
nice,
do quite
nice.
well.
She's not done, but she definitely had to go deep and question.
I'm feeling some serious change of laws in brandishing firearms in that state, especially in around public buildings, public offices, and probably some new rules covering the protection of elected officials, threats to elected officials. That may be coming from the federal side, that they're going to change some laws so that things like that cannot happen again. I think it's going to be addressed as domestic terrorism.
Absolutely.
What we should read on is are we going to get domestic terrorism laws in place to stop these kind of actions?
Yeah, let's do that.
What I will
I think
sorry
we're
guys,
all, if we put it on a ballot, I think the majority of the Americans would say yes, domestic terrorism needs to be addressed.
Scott, I just saw Scott. Sorry, I was scrolling down, scrolling up in the question, and Scott actually when he arrived, he said, "Hi, lovely ladies. Ask if Mitch wins by cheating." That's a good one.
What is it? What is it?
To ask if Mitch McTurtle wins by cheating. Just try to.
Well, we just read on him.
Oh yeah, that's true. But
oh, I don't want any of that. That'll kill my stomach. Thank you, dear.
Yeah, we just read on that, and it's definitely going to be close, and he's definitely going to try to cheat, but.
Oh yes, and Don Scott said, "I do believe Amy wins, but Mitch is king of how to cheat." That's true. That's very true. And yes, Scott, we read on Jamie and Lindsay, as well as Amy and McTurtle. And Amy did have. I mean, actually, what I'm going to do, and this is something new that I want to try on the channel. So because I know a lot of people don't watch the replay of the live stream. So what I'm going to do later on is some of the readings that we cover here, I'm going to break them into smaller videos and upload them on the channel. How would you feel about those type of content?
Or you could just timestamp them like Scott, so people can choose what they want to.
Yeah, but if I timestamp like that, it's gonna take me way too long. And yeah, because right now this video is already 3 hours. Yeah, 3 hours and 14 minutes. It's going to be too long for me to go through the entire video and timestamp in everything. So I was thinking of really taking pieces and re-upload on the channel. Well, actually,
Or do it by topic, like.
wait, I'm actually going to read YouTube guidelines because it may be against the guideline if I do that, unless, because I know if, well, maybe not. If it's not, that's what I would do. How would you feel about that if I do?
I think that's a good idea.
Because that is recycling my own content within the channel.
Right.
Now, if I put that same content on my second channel, that is against YouTube guidelines, even if it's my channel, you know.
Right.
But this is within the same channel. If it's all right with YouTube guidelines, then I would do that.
Good idea. Okay.
Oh, okay. T-Barb says it's not. Queen does it. Okay, awesome. Are you talking, T-Barb, are you talking about Queen Starro? She's the one who popped to my mind. Yeah, Queen. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
Queen's Tarot does it. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So that's what I'm going to be doing this video afterwards. Some of those reading, I will compile them into smaller pieces that I will re-upload, and yeah, awesome. Thank you, guys. I didn't even know someone was already doing that. So awesome. Thank you so much. So yeah, that's what I was I'm going to be doing. And so let me scroll back down.
So Kathlene and I want to look at will we be passing a new law about domestic terrorism in America? Is that correct, Kathlene?
Yes, and the groups that fall under those caps of terrorist threats to American lives. Should be your KKK, your white supremacists, your militia groups, your bad boys, your all the groups that are.
So did you understand the question, Lola?
Sorry. What was it? I didn't want to interrupt. What? Yes. At the same time that you were both talking, I was also going reading the comment to make sure that I didn't miss any questions. Oh, I'm not going to ask that. But you said some kind of new law. What's up with that?
We want to know, with all the hate groups and these terrorist acts happening now in the United States, will there be new laws coming out
to shut them down?
Domestic terrorism laws.
Oh, I hope there is going to be. I hope they will come up with something, because okay, all those people, they are indeed terrorists, but somehow they're not labeled as such. Like even yesterday, they were saying that kids who went from one state to another one to shoot people, he would not get charged on the state where he shot people, because they say because the gun that he shot people with was not registered to his name in that state. Like, okay, does that mean that I can go get a gun from a different state and come back to North Carolina and shoot people and I will be fine? Is that what it means? Because that's how I understood it, and it doesn't make sense.
That doesn't make sense.
It really
that doesn't make sense. Plus, there's laws that, when you're transferring a gun from one state to another, there's laws in every state that allow how you're supposed to transport that gun in, and it varies from state to state to state.
Absolutely, yep.
I know my husband inherited some guns from his father when he passed in Texas, and we had to have them shipped and received by a licensed gun dealer. They had to hold them for so long, then they had to go through a background check. All this rigmarole before we could actually pick up the gun and take it home. And it was quite the little process just to bring the gun to California.
Oh, and California is one of the hardest, which is good.
It was. So. Yeah, he couldn't just pack it up, wrap it up, separate the bullets, and carry it on the plane in. We had to actually have it shipped in, and it was not a very inexpensive process either.
No.
But they were heirlooms, so you know.
Wow.
And then we talked about moving to Vegas, and all we had to do was throw them in the back of the moving truck and take them across state lines. You know. Because their gun laws are so much more lax in Nevada than they are in California. So yeah, it depends.
It is just it's just so crazy. It really is.
It's not looking too good for him.
Everybody's quiet.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm getting that there will be change of laws, and they're not going to like it.
Exactly.
I have that the arguments and fight around that too, with the site, and right below right under the fox, because the fox here is the law people working at it, and it's lighting the book. So working at some type of law on that, and then you have people not liking it because the site is right under the fox, and also lighting the book here, which is new. Well, in terms of law, when I think of law and book, I have this time by the book thing, being playing by the book, and yeah, no, they're not going to be happy about that. And the night, the fox is mirroring the bear, so this is all to protect the people, and we are represented here with the child card, so protecting those two, working together to protect the people here. And they may actually they might come up faster than we think about it, because there is a site here, and it is on the same line with the bear, and the fox. So there will be a law against those, to protect the country. And here we have, if you look at those three cards, this is also laws to prevent those actions again from occurring. The book, the whip, and this. So the site preventing that to happen, terror. So yeah, they will be working on it, on some type of law to cover that too. They be working on it, which is a really good thing. They should have done that like yesterday, you know. But
Oh gosh. Thank you, Greeter, by the way, that was sweet. Okay, I am showing here that, yeah, they are doing the groundwork on this. They definitely are bringing in, doing the groundwork. They're bringing it forth because of the shift going on here. And you see
oh,
people because coming together.
I'm wondering what's going on.
Okay, so you have
You are cutting off a little bit.
I am.
Yeah, like it's interrupting every now and then. Let's see. I'm trying to see if I have
Okay.
something running in the background to prevent it to continue to run around.
Okay. Okay.
Because we lost Kathlene.
We're doing it. So that behind the scenes, they do the groundwork on this. They do see around the wall, but it's going to be a while
Oh, you're
before
back.
they can bring anything in. So it's going to
I'm
be
sorry, I just away.
It's going to be a little while before they bring anything in. You have the Three of Pentacles in reverse and the City card together. And this is calling, you know, a lack of teamwork, of course, but also lack of support from the cities. So
From
individual states are going to be against this. So you're not working just, someone can't just come in and just blanket throw. States are going to be opposed to this. There's going to be some opposition. And the outcome here, we have the Seven of Cups in reverse. And just, there's too many diversions. There's just too many people indecisive about how to bring this. All will be about wording. It's going to be, you know, all the nitty gritty. So I see it kind of not happening like this. It's going to be a little bit of a struggle getting there, but they absolutely are working on it. They're at the ground floor of it, so to speak. Does that make sense?
It does. Sorry,
Yeah, it
I was
does.
trying to find out why we are losing audio here. Bye, Greeter. Thank you for being with
Bye,
us
Greeter.
this morning. But yeah, the sound is it.
Stepped away.
It was just funny. As soon as Kathlene stepped away, the sound started to be funny, and then when she came back, the sound got fixed. You know, it's so funny.
Oh, I hit the mute button on my mic and my camera before I walked away because I needed to leave the room really quick.
Not a problem.
Yeah, on my read, I start out with my top line being about the militia groups, or whatever you want to call them. They get the book, the ring, the scythe, the key, the mountain. They get blocked eventually. This is their group. This is what they're representing. Is a ring of dangerous people, basically. They're going to get blocked. Then I see government coming in. I get the coffin, which is that group. They're wanting to bury that group.
Yeah.
In the center of the reading, I get the bouquet, and them taking power of this situation, and they have good luck with it. But if you break this line down, get my line put back together here. If you break this line down, you get the the militia group, they're wanting the power, but they get the coffin, so that power gets taken away.
Oh, good.
And I get the institution, the bouquet, and the luck. The government's going to win out in the end. So it's going in the government's favor. They're going to be fighting it. I think Debbi nailed it, though. I think Debbi got the some of the states are not going to want to relinquish that to a federal law.
Right.
So, I don't think they're going to have a choice, though. I think it's going to have federal mandates that say, no, we will not allow these kind of groups to march, threaten, to violate other people's civil rights in the name of their cause, you know. And that's what they're doing. They're violating other people's civil rights by threatening them.
Yeah, I feel like it's just going to be to get the language all right and in place. It's going to be a while. But in the meantime, I do feel like they are continually will be blocked by the FBI, the Secret Service, and the CIA, and all that. Whoever works behind the scenes.
They're going to compare these groups to the United States form of ISIS.
Yes, exactly.
Because that's exactly what they're doing. They're tied into one very specific type of doctrine against the rest of the world, against the rest of the United States. And
but I like that they're already working on. They're on the ground floor of it already. They're already working on it, so that's good. Yeah.
I think it's something that has been worked on quite a bit. It's just not at the forefront.
Right. T-Barb has a follow-up question.
I just saw it with Debbi. Hi, Anna.
Can you throw it up on the screen? Hi,
yes.
Anna.
On my cards.
Let me just come back. The follow-up question. Okay, it should be on the screen in few seconds.
So this will be my last question, guys. I'm going to have to...
Yeah, I think this should be the last question. We've been going over 3 hours now.
Okay. So we asked this we will ask this question, this next question, and then that will be it for today. Like I said, I will try my best to come back live as much as possible. I say almost every day. But yeah, keep on the lookout. If you are new in the chat room, please subscribe to the channel and hit the bell, so that whenever I go live, you know about it. I don't know the time yet, but there will be. I've been saying for a long time now that I will do. At some point, I will start doing random live streams, so that will be it. But when I come live, I expect to spend no longer than 1 hour each time. Since on Thursdays we already spend longer than that, and on other days on other channels, like on Debbi channels, for instance. So yes, we asked the last question today, but if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe now and hit the bell, and also subscribe to Freebirdspirit YouTube channel. The link is in the description for her channel, Debbi's channel, and also click the bell on there, because she goes live often too, and uploads videos as well. And tomorrow, if you want personal questions answered, there is a new book Bewitched. Book Bewitched says Jima has a question up for a while. I can stay a little longer for that book Bewitched, but I lost track of what I was saying. But yeah, tomorrow Debbie will be live with Karen on Karen Elizabeth Sage Healer's YouTube channel. So if that will be at 7:30 tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. So if you are available and have questions that you like answered, personal question, they will be answered there. T-Barb says, for my own question, I got a big yes.
I was hoping, Lola, that maybe you and Kathleen can take my 11:11 this Sunday because I'm going to be out of town.
Okay, yes, we can.
Yeah, we can
Kathleen,
do
are you up for it?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
so,
up for it.
all right. So, guys, you heard it
I'll
first here.
I'll post it everywhere that the Sunday's 11:11 will be on Lola's channel this Sunday.
Okay.
Okay. And also, yes, for those of you who have political questions, we will take them. I will mix that on Sunday, political and personal. So
And I'm going on tomorrow. I'm not tomorrow. Saturday. On Scott's channel for a little bit as well. So we're going to be on live, you guys. Just hit the bell on all of our channels, and you'll catch somewhere.
It's for the notification on all of them, and they'll pop up.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Jima, if you can hold on to your question for Sunday, we will answer it at that time on that day as well. T-Barb.
Okay, so I'll just show you what I got real quick, T-Barb, because you're anxious to see. Okay, I was holding out to the girls through theirs, but I have a yes. I have they're going to be blocked, but they are gonna try to play it a little. Okay, so, but as far as the extreme ones, yes.
Awesome. What do you have, Kathlene?
I start out with the Crossroads, the Lilies. This is your white supremacy group. With the directions in which they're going, they're feeling compassionate about it, but as they fight with the whip, they get blocked. Okay, so they're going to get blocked in the process of this. I get the snakes and the birds. There's some secret conversations going on in the background, but then it's followed by the tree and the burden. So it's not going to be a healthy situation for those groups, because I see the government's going to come in and make changes.
Make changes. Hi, Joanna.
They're going to be burdened by the government rules.
Thank you, Joanna.
I also see with this too, T-Barb, that the spirit is showing me a picture of gophers. So you know how you take care of one gopher hole? Yeah, I don't know if you all have ever had to deal with gophers.
Through my pop-up.
You know, you deal with one gopher, and it, you know, all your attention goes to that gopher hole. You fill it up or whatever happens, and it just pops up somewhere else, kind of in a different place, looking a little different. So I feel like these groups are going to obviously always be around, and they're going to continue to try to pop up looking a little different, but with the same agendas. So it's going to be a lifelong thing, but yes, they will be putting them in the terrorist umbrella.
Yes,
they're going to be burdened on their agendas, though, that the way that they present themselves, because the birds and the burden, those groups are going to have difficulty hiding, with that kind of agenda.
Oh, you're welcome, Scrub.
Hi, Scrub. Yeah, like the whack-a-mole game, T-Bar.
Yes, I do have a yes here with the boat, the garden, and the lilies. And with the boat and the garden, those groups are going to be spreading in a few more states as well. But they will, with the presence of the lilies, yes, they would definitely be labeled as terrorist group.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
They're going to have to change the form of messaging that they do their little rally marches on. It won't be they won't be able to do it with the racial slurs and the pitchforks and lanterns and that type of thing. They're going to have to change their whole game up and come up with a new strategy for their message, because the messaging is going to be part of how they get categorized. So they're going to have to find a new form of messaging to get away with it.
Yeah. And so here we see Judgment, the Magician card, and the Queen of Wands. And again, that's just backing up what we've been saying.
Absolutely. Oh yes, T-Barb. That's wonderful news. And bye, G-Man.
I think the biggest fight is going
G-Man.
to be
Thanks
the
for
First
hanging out.
Amendment, that freedom of speech. That is the biggest issue they have is feeling like they have the right to come out and say anything they want.
Yes.
And that's going to be the touchy issue of the whole protest.
It's exactly, and that's what my guides were telling me too. It's the semantics of wording and how they're going to bring this new bill,
New message,
this new law across, or how whatever it is. It's all about the semantics of wording, and it's going to come down to the First Amendment.
The first
the First Amendment, your freedom of speech versus acting as a terrorist group. Yes, you have a freedom of speech, but you don't. That doesn't give you the right to threaten.
Exactly.
People. And that's where they're gonna have problems with the law enforcement and the design of the law, the intent of the law. Is distinguishing the difference between that First Amendment right and the right of citizens not to be threatened as a group. So
exactly. Jeez. Again, we're in 2020, people.
Yes. So
amazing.
If you're that stuck on it, buy an island and start your own country.
Thank you so much, everybody who came to the chat today. Again, yes, I've been keeping this bar on screen that shows the subscribers as a reminder of the fact that if we do reach on this channel 2,000 subscribers by January 27th, 2021, which is, by the way, in 103 days, then I would do a giveaway.
I love it. You know.
Well, it is actually supposed to change normally. I mean, I've seen people saying that they subscribe, but I don't know why it hasn't changed automatically. It's supposed to do that, but I'm going to look up why it hasn't. So anyways, please, if you are not subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Please subscribe.
Free.
Yeah, it's free to you. We are growing this lovely, positive community, and we cannot do it without you. So please subscribe to the channel and hit the bell. I have a lot of exciting things coming up, and but I need support because, guys, YouTube is hard. It's really hard. So by you subscribing, that is, I mean, it shows us that we are getting support, and that is what keeps us going. The subscription, the likes, the sharing of our content, because it's a lot of works behind it. And it can be demoralizing, depressing, because all that hard work is not going anywhere, but you subscribing is showing us love and support, and it's
Yep.
very appreciated. So please, if you're not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button, as well as the bell. Thank you for all the moderators in the chat room. Everybody who came in and support, all your support. You are amazing, guys. I love you so much. I can't even put words to it. So thank you so much, everybody who came to the chat, who came with your questions, and even those who didn't have questions and just came to hang out with us. Thank you so much. Thank you, Kathlene. Thank you, Debbi, for
Thank you for
being
having me.
Thanks
available.
for having us.
Sure, all the time. And please, if there is something that you would like, let me know in the comments. Please, my love, let me know in the comments what you think of the channel, what you think of those live, what I'm doing in those live that you like, what you and want to continue to see, what you don't like, so that I stop doing it. I try to have I try to have a welcoming and peaceful live stream. I bring my personality. I mean, you all know I love music. I like to use all my senses. So we have music, we have graphic, we have a lot of things. I like to be unique in all that I do, which is the experience that I like to give others. So to have unique experience when they deal with me versus than when they deal with everybody else. So please let me know your thought and comments in the comments. And and I love you all. Anything you'd like to say, Debbi, Kathlene?
I just was so blessed to hang out with you guys this morning and do these readings together. So thank you, Kathlene and Lola and everybody in the chat. I look over here because that's where
that's where my big screen is too. That's why I'm
We see each other on our main line.
I also want to give a big shout out. Thank you for all who have donated. It's not expected, but it is such a blessing. So thank you to that for all the donations that came in.
Thank you.
So blessings. Have a happy rest of your Thursday, or if you're from Australia, Friday. And we'll see you next time.
Yes.
Yes, thank you all. Thank all the moderators, like Debbi said. We really appreciate the camaraderie of our tribe. Like, subscribe if you're having problems getting notifications. Unsubscribe and resubscribe, and that will reset your notification. So,
Yep.
have a light to everyone.
So again, thank you, Ronald. Ronald said, likes my humor. Thank you so much for that. So yes, see you all when we see you, and please be safe, keep warm, keep safe, and we will see you another time, on Sunday on this channel. Love you all, my love. Take care. Bye.